Hello, hello. How we doing tonight? It's pretty quiet in here right now. We're gonna be doing another Minecraft stream. We're gonna take it easy and get some upgrades tonight. So I wasn't initially planning on doing another stream tonight, but I really wanted to jump back on our world. So here we are. And as soon as I get all my interface back, because I was taking a screenshot. There we go. Alright. So far it looks like there's literally no one in the stream. But that gives me time to focus, which is great, because last night I was super unfocused. I was really unfocused last night, and things kind of went off the rails in the last couple of hours, I feel like. So tonight we're going to focus on getting some upgrades, finally getting to level 30. I think we're going to work on that skeleton farm a little bit. So, yeah, I didn't really announce the stream. It was kind of a sudden surprise stream, so hopefully we get some people tonight. That'd be nice. Yeah. Alright. So I'm just gonna go about my business and pretend like there are people here. I really want to get diamonds next, but we've been kind of struggling for coal, so maybe we'll keep chopping down trees and we'll smelt some coal. I think we'll probably head back into that cave for a little bit. I do want to work on the skeleton spawner tonight as well. Maybe get to level 30 and get some looting 3 going. I think that'd be really great. And we definitely need to get some mending villagers. So I don't know if that's all gonna happen tonight, but we're gonna give it our best shot. Lizard, welcome. Good to have you. I need stone. That's what I need. Yes, so I did actually organize my stuff last night, which is great. So I have a place to go with my things. Hopefully I can be more focused tonight, not so all over the place. Being organized really helps me stay on track, so. But we need lots of coal if we're gonna keep caving, so that's what I'm gonna work on for now. Sure be nice if you could turn bamboo into charcoal somehow. Can you ask a question? Go for it. All ears, because it's pretty quick. I see we're getting it going very early tonight. What are my thoughts on air fryers? Well, air fryers are simply the most majestic kitchen appliance that you can get, obviously. And if you get an oven that has a built-in air fryer, even better. I think we need to start. Should we open like a should we have a channel on the Discord that is specifically air fryer recipes? It's just the recipe channel. It's true. Home fast food, but without feeling terrible about it. You must have not been here for that last night, Lizard. I'm trying to remember who was all here for that part of the stream, but I do have a charcoal grill, which I do very much enjoy using. I'm not good at charcoal grilling yet, but we'll get there. Part of it's finding the right stuff to grill, though. I got some burger patty, just pre-made, easy, ready to go burger patties from Costco. They were terrible. They were... Don't get the pre-made Costco hamburger patties. Just not a good call. Noah, how you doing tonight? Good to see you again. I wasn't necessarily planning on getting back on again so soon to the Minecraft world, but I kept thinking about it and I kept wanting to play it, and I was like, alright, well, I mean, I have to be live if I'm gonna play this world, so that's what we're gonna do. So I don't know if I've ever done that. I literally went to look up in real life to look at the tree there. I don't know what that was. It may not be a long stream if that's where I'm already at this point of the— oh, doing Petra's run. Okay. Well, as long as it's not flawless. I've only done Petra's run once. I need to play Last Wish more. So. Yeah, well, if you guys remember a little bit, I'm kind of making this week my break from Destiny a little bit before the new season comes out. So I figure getting back onto Minecraft isn't so bad. Yeah, Last Wish is I feel like it's gotten more difficult as time goes on because people are almost like less familiar with it. I don't know. Do you even get a shader for doing flawless Last Wish? Was that even a thing back then? Make sure to like the stream if you we wanna get more people in here. Hopefully we can get the crew and the regulars and maybe some non-weirdo new people as well. We had some certainly weird experiences last night in chat, so hopefully we can avoid those. But I feel energized, ready to go. In an hour? Wow. What happened after you left? What was the last thing I was doing when you left, Lizard? How far in the stream were we? I did stream pretty late again last night. We had kind of a suspected scammer dropping super thanks in the chat here, which was just like someone who hasn't been streaming very long and not even monetized very long. It was like, oh, this is cool, and then it very quickly turned into like, this isn't normal. So, yeah. Anyhow. Need to find some updated D2 builds, so I am planning on releasing a... it's gonna be probably a short. I'm probably not gonna do a full video on it. But we're gonna do a hunter build right at the beginning of next season. It's gonna be basically a grapple slash sever build, since sever is getting buffed. So, welcome to the stream, Ghost. You are very early. We are only 12 minutes in. And I would say the stream started about 3 minutes ago, since for the first like 5 minutes, concurrent viewers was literally at 0. I cannot tell you how difficult it is to like sit here and talk to a mic that I know no one's listening to. But I also like probably should, because if someone's watching this back, you know, it's kind of, why is my dog barking? I have a pretty big dog, so when she barks, just about everyone in the neighborhood is going to hear it. And sometimes she wants to be outside more than she wants to be inside. Speaking of be right back, I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on my dog real quick. So, we're gonna chuck this wood in the furnace to cook. And then I'm going to go check on my dog real quick. So, just a sec. All right, sorry about that. Really early interruption in the stream here, so. All right. I am back as well. Necrotic Grips, Warlock, Falling Star Titan. Yeah, you know, I mean, other than like trying to get more super regen for Titans, there's not a lot of like building to get into. I guess you could like build a little bit into grenades and maybe ashes to assets or something and try and get your super back a little quicker, but I'm kind of a hunter main, so I probably should branch out, try and make more builds for you guys that are not just hunter. It's kind of hard for me to get outside my comfort zone, and then sometimes I just don't have time, so. But yes, we are definitely going to be working on builds for next season, because that's dropping on Tuesday already, and there's a good number of changes, especially for Strand. And I am really going to be shooting for a better turnaround this time. I did not get nearly enough videos out this last season, which kind of was a bummer. Why do I have a gold helmet on? Okay. Alright. So we are smelting up a bunch of charcoal right now so we can go hunting in the caves again for a little bit more loot. We really desperately need iron as well. I mean, we need XP for sure. I'm trying to get to level 30 so I can get looting. That'll be good for the skeletons later on. And then that'll be nice for the cows as well. Although I should check the pickaxe enchantment. So I guess maybe in order of priorities, we'll go caving first. So then we'll get some loot from. We'll get some XP from the mobs that we killed down there. So. Oh snap! Beatrice made popcorn. Looks good. I could go for some popcorn right now. Speaking of popcorn, if you guys have popcorners, the advertisements were like remakes of Breaking Bad scenes. I bought a bag of popcorn. I kind of caved to the advertisements a little bit, and they are actually really good, and you don't feel particularly gross after eating them. So that is a little bit there. But hey, at least you have popcorn for the stream now, so that's a win, right? Yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised. The popcorners were pretty good, actually. We need a food chest. We definitely need a food chest. How's game audio? Music isn't too loud, is it? I mean, this is Minecraft. I love the music, so if you guys don't, I can turn it down a little bit. Alright, I've got a lot of junk. I need to set up that cactus so I can throw some stuff away. We need more food. That's what I'm looking for. So I don't think I set up a food chest. I think our baked potatoes are probably up here? Question mark? No. Okay, we're just gonna go harvest some potatoes and cook them instead. Yeah, they're not like crazy expensive either. I wouldn't say popcorners are crazy expensive, so. It's just a nice little addition to your lunch bag on your way to work or something. I'm gonna let my cat in because he's trying to destroy my carpet again. Probably shouldn't have stood outside while I was away from my computer on a hardcore world. That's just a recipe for death. Mr. Bean is good. I think he was all ready for bed. He was snuggled in bed with us, and then, not gonna lie, I almost fell asleep. I was starting to nod off, and I was like, no, I want to stream. So I, like, forced myself back awake, but he was, like, he was all snuggled up, and, so I think he's kind of confused now, but I'm awake again. Morgus, how you doing? Good to have you tonight. Alright, Mr. Bean settling in on the couch. Sometimes he'll just stay on the couch, other times he'll be kind of crazy. Cat cam now? Well, at least we're not demanding. How's that? Pretty excited. Kind of made a new upgrade. You can't really see it from here, but I mounted my monitor on a stand that clamps to the desk, so it kind of floats above the desk, saving me some desk space, which is really helpful. Alright. We'll keep it on the cat cam for now. Please let me know if he's up to anything back there. He looks like he's kind of full of it right now. Alright, so we're packing some potatoes. Let's organize our inventory real quick here. We're going to chop down some bamboo to get our sticks so we aren't wasting crafting materials. Excuse me. He's ruined multiple pieces of furniture by peeing on them. So I'm always a little bit concerned about that, and I just got this couch. Yeah. A little embarrassing because you guys can also see my dying plants in the background. I'm not the best plant caretaker, if I'm quite honest. I try, but I kind of forget about these guys. Come back at like 3 o'clock. Shades are still drawn. I'm like, I'm not even giving these plants a chance. Hey, Herobrine, welcome back. Good to have you again. And we're doing consecutive Minecraft streams here, so you're kind of lucking out here. We got the cat cam going right now. That's Mr. Bean back there. So, hopefully he's settling in. I don't really want to deal with him being crazy tonight. We'll see what he does, though. Alright, gonna craft some sticks. Perfect. And we got full armor for now. It's probably a really ugly angle, isn't it? It's really calming by the fire here. Really like that. Make an automatic turret? Yeah, I was thinking best I can do early on is make an iron golem. I'll probably make some borders for the island and make an iron golem so at least I have some level of protection. Except I feel like I'm going to accidentally smack him and then he's going to kill me. Iron golems kill you unbelievably fast on hard. Alright, so we're putting away all the stuff we don't need. I guess I should bring some wood, huh? Okay, apparently I haven't organized any of my wood yet, and 41 planks should be enough, right? We have almost 2 stacks of sticks. So we have... Well, I guess we'll put away the diamond sword for now, because I don't want to waste the durability on that. We don't need that either. Probably put that away. Alright, so everything we have right now is stuff that we actually need. Cool, so we'll put this crafting materials at the top of my inventory so it's nice and out of the way. We'll put the enchanted apple right after our sword, because I'm probably going to need that based on the way things have been going. Then we'll have some food. We'll have a bow. We'll have some blocks here that I can barricade myself off with if I have to. And I guess we'll put away these axes because I don't really need those particularly. We'll keep the shovel on hand. And we'll figure out what goes in that last slot. With any luck, diamonds. Yeah, please no more fast food. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of hungry tonight. You know, I had a decent lunch, but I didn't have dinner again. Nobody's fault but my own, but I'm not gonna think about fast food tonight, because I don't need to be spending money on that. So we're gonna go. There it is, little buddies. He's all settled in for the night. There, slightly better angle. How's that? All right. So we're heading back into the cave. My main goal for the night is get some enchanted gear. Yeah, the air fryer chat started pretty quick, so yeah. Popcorn is your dinner? I get it. I've been there before. Oh, okay, so we're moving from fast food to candy? That's not cool, man. Okay, that was loud. Where are you at? Alright, actually what I do need is another shield. So we're gonna craft one up real quick. Yeah, this shield has done a great job protecting me, but I think it's time to retire it in favor of a new one. We're gonna craft another pick right away because that just seems like something we'll need in short order. Is he in the Discord? He is in the Discord. I checked on him today. I guess he was able to sleep a little bit last night. Not a lot. Not very well, he said. So, I think we have two guys in here named King. If you're talking about the guy with the back injury, that's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I checked in on him earlier today. Yeah, we're actually going to take the time to collect all this stuff, because I didn't really the first time around. First time was kind of like scoping things out and making sure I could get some torches down and not get cooked immediately. Worry about gold later, I guess. I didn't see Fish in the Discord. Yeah, that's because he got the boot. Yeah, pretty sure that was a scam. So, if anyone's wondering, at the end of my chat last night, I had some guy like recklessly donating super chats, but there's been I've been informed there have been a number of scams of that nature. And he was just acting kind of strangely and also like making demands on like getting a special role on the Discord. So not really into that. That's kind of unfortunately forced me to think about, you know, how to handle that stuff. Usually if someone gives you money, it's like, oh great, and then you move on with your day. But I guess it's not that simple. So, anyways. Yeah. Just really kind of suspicious, strange behavior. And frankly, like, that would have been a weird dynamic, even if it was legit. Like, giving him a role because he gave me money, like, that's a really weird precedent. I don't love that. I don't really want to foster that in the Discord either. You know, like, just special privileges because you gave me money. Like, so I kind of decided, like, even if someone very graciously donates, I'm gonna make it very clear to people, like, you don't get special privileges because you decide to give me money for absolutely no reason. Hopefully by now you guys know I don't really like advocate doing that much. I mean, I always appreciate support, but the best thing you can do is watch my stuff and like it. and legitimately enjoy it. You know, that's why I do this. So if you do that, fine by me. So anyways, I know we were kind of addressing the weirdness of chat at the end of things last night. Do I like Reese's Pieces? Reese's Pieces. The worst name for a product ever. Yeah, they're really good. I like Reese's. I'm a sucker for peanut butter and chocolate. King, good to have you back in chat. Good to see you. Marcus, you know, actually, that might be cause for special demotion, so I'd be careful in the future. Making fun of my choice words might land you in a place you don't want to be, so, you know. Well, see, you know, that's a pretty good example right there. I might be careful with that. I know you're just goofing around, but I have goals for the Discord, and yeah. Anyway, good to have the crew in here tonight. We're taking it easy. I'll get back to Destiny content next week when we have a brand new shiny season. But in the meantime, we're gonna enjoy some other games. So, yeah, more or less, Morg. Dude, if I actually had if I had the materials to cure these guys, I could start my little mending village down here. That would be nice. We're gonna just grab these diamonds and run because this is a ton of mobs right here. Oh boy. I just threw myself in a pit with like 4 zombies. That could have been really ugly. Love to see it. Get wrecked, losers. So easy. Alright. Neat. So that... Oh, you know what? No, we spent our other diamonds on the sword, so we still need 2 more diamonds if we want to pick. I don't know about you guys. Diamonds have felt a little slow on this world. Kinda struggling to accumulate them. This run is scary. It is scary. I keep doing dumb stuff. Maybe not my best idea just then either, but I mean, I legit... It's kind of the thing about hardcore or a hard map, you know, even like just the amount of damage you take, I feel like I underestimate it. And you can very quickly find yourself in a terrible position where you're just surrounded by mobs and... Oh man, I don't want to deal with a witch. Not at all. I'm out. See you, bud. Dude, this lava lake is crazy. Well, you know, gotta... Oh, snap! That is so cool. Do you guys see that? That's a mob spawner over there. No way! That is so cool, right on the border of a lava lake? I think I see diamonds, too. Oh, this cave is so cool. This is amazing. Unironically, I actually really like that song. I mean, it's funny. Because of what people have done to it nowadays, but there are some 80s tracks that I really vibe with, for sure. So, yeah, kind of a bummer we don't have the diamond increase for Deep Slate yet. I would certainly appreciate it. Look at that, more diamonds just to our right. We'll circle back around. Okay, we're finally getting some loot tonight. I want this to be kind of like my home base cave, if you will. Place I can go to and continue to mine for resources and all that good stuff. Because I already have, like, I built a mine shaft coming down here. So I want to really light this place up, make it safe. And maybe someday, I have wanted to build like an underground city or village for a while. This seems like prime real estate for that. So if we can actually make it safe down here, that would go a long way. Yeah, my strategy so far has just been kind of like avoiding mobs, lighting up the area, circling around, letting them despawn, and then doing that. So I think we do have enough diamonds for a pick, which is awesome. So I think what we'll do, we'll head up to the surface after we get to level 30 and see what kind of enchantments we can get. And then, boy, that sure is a lot of skeletons. There we go. All right. 90s metal music. Can't say I have a lot of experience, but maybe I'll have to check it out. I kind of like, these days I'm more into like pop rock kind of stuff. Big fan of the band Camino. That's actually their name, the band Camino. They do some good stuff, although their latest album is not necessarily my favorite. Yeah. This is sweet. I wonder if this mob spawner is already deactivated because it's so close to the lava and it's so bright. Either way, I'm gonna get some blocks on hand so I can block it off if I have to. Nope, they are... another skeleton spawner, wow. Dude, this is the coolest spawner I have ever seen. Seriously. Right on the edge of a massive lava lake. I mean, how cool is that? So we actually got a chest this time. Sweet, we can grow pumpkins. We got a saddle. Look at that. Kind of a poopy book, I guess. That's not great. Okay. All right, and we got beetroots because, you know, obviously beetroots are goated. Chargeback his super chats. I haven't seen the revenue show up, so I'm assuming. Yeah. Chamber, welcome back. It's been a couple streams, hasn't it? It's good to see you again. We're kind of taking a break from Destiny content just for the week to enjoy some other games, namely Minecraft. I'll get around to streaming Halo Infinite later on in the week. But I'm just taking some time to enjoy some other things because we are going to hit the ground running pretty hard when it comes to Season 22. So, should I sleep more? Yeah, probably. That would be the real way to take a break. But instead, we're gonna stream 3 days in a row. So. It could be in the lava. Yeah, so I have a much safer skeleton farm. This is so cool, though. I mean, like, look, I don't know. The fact that it, like, has a natural opening out to this lava lake is amazing. I love this spawner. And the fact that you can find a spawner at -50 is so cool. I guess I just didn't realize, like, they always spawn this deep. Working out's a good thing to do. Samuels, welcome. How you doing? Working out is good. I'm trying to get back into weightlifting a little bit. I've been pretty inconsistent lately. I was much better about it in high school. Really enjoyed doing that. I feel great while I'm weightlifting. I feel great afterwards. I just feel healthier and strong. I mean, crazy. Feel healthier and stronger after exercising. It's just like a matter of getting down there. All my workout equipment's in the basement. And it's just like the motivation to get down there just isn't there sometimes, which is frustrating. You know it's a good thing to be doing for yourself, but yeah, working out's a good thing. I'd rather be talking about working out in chat, exercising, than fast food. We had like a whole hour stunt last night where we were talking about fast food thanks to Herobrine here. Oh snap, we're raking in the diamonds on this trip. Let's go. What was that? Okay, that scrub was burning. I felt like I had a spider that was about to jump down. Yeah, those weights aren't gonna lift themselves, that's true. That is true. Hey, looking at you here, Brian. Yeah, who needs sleep when you can be exhausted? My thought process, exactly. Why not go into season 22 freshly burnt out? No, I think, I mean, I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years. I haven't gotten to a point where I felt burnt out in the way that people describe. I don't know. Kind of depends on how much you want it, I feel like. I've had periods of time where I've struggled to be maybe motivated or get stuff done. Like my Arc build that I released about a week ago. I had been working on that since week 2 of this season. It took me like 8 weeks to get it out there, which was... That was one of those things that was really frustrating because I felt like I could do better. I could go much faster. Well, and frankly, I can. But it's just one of those things where I got kind of like a mental roadblock and I just couldn't get past it. Crucible grinding and avoiding PvE? Probably. Probably. I will say, I don't think the experience, like the deep dives and the... I mean, we did get like an exotic quest on a secret-ish mission. Was it on scale with the other secret missions we've had in Destiny 2? Certainly not. But the Wicked Implement quest, I thought that mission was actually really fun. It was just kind of a short-lived experience, you know? I think overall the PvE experiences got some things right in Season 21. But it just kind of... It fell flat in other ways where I think it needed to do a little bit better. But I think deep dives were on the right track. I think if they could kind of build on that. You know, I want to see more experiences where it's different each time you do it, you know? How you had Menagerie, where you'd have multiple paths that could happen on a run. You know, it just... I don't even care if it's just 3 paths. Just mix it up. Like, I don't want to expect the same activity. If I'm going to jump into a playlist and grind for a bit, and I know I'm going to be there for an hour or 2 hours, like, I don't want to join into the activity knowing what I'm going to get every time, you know? It's just nice to freshen it up a little bit. So, Destiny is your dad's favorite game? That's pretty cool, man. It's a good game. I happen to like it a lot, too. So much that I've been doing a YouTube channel on it for 3 years. So, this whole Minecraft thing is not the norm for me. Not by a long shot. So... I guess we probably should mine a little more iron. We found a good amount of diamonds so far, but we're still at a point where we need... I ran past diamonds? Oh my gosh, where? That could have been so long ago. Alright, I'm gonna kind of hang out here. Maybe you can catch me up in chat here. Feel free to like the stream if you want to see more people stop by. Always pushes it up in the algorithm a little bit. The more the merrier, I say. We had some pretty fun moments in chat last night, so... Oh, snap, it's another geode, fellas. I wonder if this is the one I found earlier in this cave system. Oh, this is pretty intact. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. It's good to have a geode on hand. We'll kind of fill in the floor here a little bit so it's easier to work with. Yeah, don't mean to encourage a bad sleep schedule. So thanks for joining while you could, Riot. We will see you around next time. Hopefully for some cool Destiny content. I want to build an XP farm out of that skeleton spawner we just found. But the whole being next to lava thing scares me. I mean, that could end our whole run rather quickly. If anyone's wondering why I don't have the angry hearts on the UI, it's not because I'm a wuss and I'm pretending to play hardcore. I guess we're kind of pretending in a way. But I only play this world when I am live. And Bedrock, which we're playing on Bedrock, not Java, unfortunately. Bedrock doesn't officially have hardcore, so we're kind of just doing like a manual hardcore, I guess. So, Anya, welcome. Good to have you. We're making some progress tonight. We're having a good time. I've actually found a number of diamonds, which is great. We're hoping to do some enchanting. I don't have a great source of XP right now, but that's okay. Once you get to like level 27, that's a good start. So, you know, I never got to play quite a. Holy cow! Thank you, Lizard. You've been around a while, and that seems awfully real to me. Oh. All right, well, let's go. Thanks, Lizard. Appreciate you. Yeah, last night was a kind of an awkward situation with that guy throwing it, and then he was like, the part that really got me was like, I don't need rent money. And I'm like, all right, this has got to stop. So, I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad you find it worth your while, even if it's not Destiny. I know probably a lot of people subscribe to my channel for Destiny, save for the air fryer. Well, the fun thing is I actually already have an air fryer. I think that's kind of why this discussion got sparked a little bit. So maybe I'll have to save it for the air fryer giveaway at some point. I don't know. Would that be a really like a most giveaways on YouTube are like, in case it breaks. Yeah. Shoot, what am I doing? I gotta be careful here. This is still a hardcore after all. We're having a great time in here, but, this is still a hardcore. I need to not choke this world away. I'm getting caught up thinking about air fryers and Lizard being a nice guy. So, I don't know. What would you guys be more excited for a giveaway if it was like a practical, helpful item? Or if it was like a cool gaming thing, you know, a keyboard, a controller, a headset. I don't know. Now that I'm like an adult, I think I might be more excited by just like somewhat mundane things, but things that I could actually really use. I don't know. Yeah, so why an air fryer? That is certainly a valid question. It kind of just... How did air fryers come to be last night? I mean, we just kind of started talking about food. You know what? Herobrine in chat here brought up food. Fast food in particular. And then I mentioned how I have an air fryer and I like to make my own fries. Which are a little healthier since you're not, you know, frying it in whatever kinds of oils. And then things kind of just spun out of control. I'm not exactly sure. But then every animal I passed, we were talking about air frying and... You know, I mean, you guys know how YouTube chat is. Things just spiral out of control. What was I saying before? Oh boy, I don't know. What was I saying? I know some people, maybe I was kind of talking about expectations for subscribers. I know some people probably expect, oh yeah, and then Beatrice here was making a bunch of thumbnails, which was a lot of fun. I know a lot of people are probably subscribing to my channel for Destiny content, understandably so. So hopefully it's. I'm glad, Lizard, that you find it worthwhile, even though this is super not Destiny content right now. So. Frankly, it's nice to have a kind gesture from someone who's not a fake. So, you know. Legend Gaming, how you doing? Love the profile picture. Absolute classic. Oh my gosh. All right. And we're doing it again. Thanks, Lizard. You come for the memes? Honestly, this has become a pretty decent place to come for the memes. You guys have been keeping it moving for sure lately. So I think Lizard not another Lizard has been in the chat for a number of times, and I think we've talked enough to know he's legit. So, well, and his profile pic is Pickle Rick. So I mean, come on, has to be real, right? This guy good. Are we talking about Lizard or are we talking about me? I'm doing good. We're just kind of waiting for some stuff to smelt. As a streamer, well, that is clearly not a question for me. Then I'll leave it to you guys to answer that. Typically, I stream Destiny 2. We're taking a break from Destiny 2 briefly and enjoying Minecraft, which is one of my favorite games. I mean, look, the hypothetical question: if I was stuck on an island with one game, Minecraft would probably be that game, because you can do PvP if you want, and then it just speaks for itself. Like, I mean, you can just infinite worlds that are never gonna be like, not one world is the same. I could probably spend the rest of my life playing just Minecraft and still not do all the things I want to do. So, you know. Ah, yes, Call of Duty. I never got to play it enough, frankly. I grew up at a time where, like, Black Ops, like Modern Warfare 2, like, those were in their heyday. I would have been, like, the classic Call of Duty kid. And, well, I played Halo instead. So, you know. But a part of me does wish I had those memories of, like, clutching up a search and destroy while everyone's watching the kill cam. You know, that kind of stuff. We're gonna just toss that for now. Alright, so I need to focus up. We are still not level 30. I kind of came up from the cave prematurely. Anyone remind me specifically why I came? Oh, yes. Okay, so I wanted to check. Alright, so we put away our diamonds. I need to craft up a diamond pick. And then we're gonna see what kind of a chance we get. So we have a chance to get... Well, so if we do our sword first, we're gonna get looting 3 on it. But I want to see what kind of enchants I can get on a pick, because if I get fortune 3, I think that'll be a little bit more helpful early on. So I actually did have Blind Kamikaze, who usually stops in here. Hopefully he'll stop in at some point. He did give a few bucks a number of weeks ago. But you are definitely one of you're the first real donator, so yeah, appreciate you, man. Last night was weird for me. I'm not used to dealing with scams on YouTube particularly much because, frankly, my channel's not gotten that much attention until recently. So, you know, a donut machine? Are you trying to kill my viewers? Do you know how bad that would be for me to have a donut machine in my life. Scamming is bad. Thank you, Lizard. Lizard is spot on right here. Scamming is bad. I don't like why do people scam? I don't know. Couldn't you just use those smarts to earn a real living? That always bothers me. Diabetes, absolutely. Zero stream delay. I have it on ultra low latency because I really like getting to interact with you guys in real time. So, yeah, I don't know. Just ski? That's certainly a solution. Alright, so we do have a system down here. We've got deep slate going up here. I think we'll do specialty... So we do already have specialty stones. I guess calcite and smooth basalt will fit into that category for now. Man, it feels good to have categories for stuff. Actually organize things. I need to work on that tonight as well. But... yeah, so we built this last night. We built our little storage area. We had our house, and I dug a small little basement. We've got a storage area that we're going to label up with some nice item frames. It's going to be kind of our staging house. We did make a nice little enchanting room. Maybe he'll stop back, but Air No Air from chat kind of suggested a lovely window view of the ocean, which is actually fantastic. Looks beautiful. So props to him for suggesting that idea. That's what we ended up doing. This is our starter, well, kind of our nice starter house. We have a starter house in the hills way over past this mountain here. But what I want to do, oh, and actually since we're talking about it, I'll kind of head across the bridge so you guys can see. I am playing on Xbox. We're playing Bedrock on Xbox. So I grew up with console. Console was really all I could afford. Kind of worked out that way. So I've never really gotten away from console. And even nowadays, I feel like it's pretty good value. Wow, just casually 4 hearts of damage. That's cool. Thanks, man. So we had this really cool, like, lagoon kind of thing. We got, like, a savanna mountain over here, and my cat's coming up to say hello. I'm kind of busy, bro. And then we've got... and we got the ocean right in front of us, but just before the ocean here, we've got this cool lagoon with like a little jungle in the corner. And, oh snap, that's an armored baby. That's not cool. I'm out of here. Forget that. Alright, we'll talk about plans later. Hey, really, Bean? See, this is what he does. I'm in intense moments, and then he decides to come say hey. Like, literally climb up on my face. Bean is my cat, in case you guys are wondering. I call him Mr. Bean. My wife prefers to call him Raja. That's kind of his real name, because it makes more sense. He's very orange. Appreciate the invite. This is kind of a solo effort, though, on hardcore, so I'm gonna pass. I do appreciate the invite there. We'll get our diamond stuff in due time. We're getting there. So we are going to enchant our sword first, because otherwise we're going to get efficiency 4 on our pick, and I'm not really feeling that. So we got to find a way to get some XP quick. I was kind of hoping for... yeah, I was hoping for a phantom membrane there. We're going to need that slow falling potion later, though. Gonna skip the ads this time around for you guys, just because I like you that much. Alright. So, least we can do is smelt down our valuables. That'll give us some XP. I feel like I'm already losing focus tonight. Alright. We do have some iron. We've got a little bit of gold. Not much to speak of. I guess we'll smelt the copper. I don't think that's worth really anything at all. And tell you what. We have some string, I think. It's a small way to get some XP. I'm going to do a little fishing, because fishing is calm and relaxing and nice, and my cat is clawing me and that really hurts. There we go. There's our string. Alright, let's do it. Let's have a good time and fish for a little bit. Maybe we'll get some sweet loot. Spoken like a true Destiny player. That's what I am, in case you guys are wondering. I usually play Destiny, but we're taking a break to play Minecraft. But, you know, it's still all about the loot. Dude, can you... Okay, you can't come up here and chew on cords. No, please, don't do that. I know, I love you too. Okay, come on. Yeah, I know. Oh, boy, is your breath terrible. All right, gotta go, bud. Gotta go. Ugh. Say goodbye to chat. Can you purr for chat? All right. I played Destiny 2. I've had this YouTube channel for just shy of 3 years, and I've been covering Destiny 2 the entire time. I'm sure he'll make his presence known. Do I still have it on the couch? Yeah. Hey, bud, stop that. Come on. Don't do that, please. Raja. Okay. He's got really sharp claws. I'd prefer for him not to ruin that couch. It'd be nice. We're going to fix the angle here because that's really pretty bad. Do you have Destiny 2? Well, this is like a value bundle stream right here then. I mean, if you enjoy Minecraft already and then Destiny 2. You got Destiny 2 last week? Alright, well. Don't feel like you need to. But feel free to subscribe. Alright, I will do that, Lizard. I appreciate that, thank you. I think we've got some catnip farms somewhere. Oh, that's weird. I'm getting some feedback of a few minutes ago, and my cat's tail was just in the frame. That looks really weird. So, yeah, feel free to subscribe if you want to see some Destiny videos. I normally just make all kinds of Destiny videos, and I do builds and guides. Well, not a ton of guides. It kind of depends on the activity. I make like loot guides. Any new weapons that come out, I review like the traits and the god rolls that go together. Things that are good to look for. So, it's a fun game. I know there's a lot of complaining around Destiny. That's kind of just how Destiny's always been. So I think, honestly, a good thing to do is just kind of tune it out. You know, if you enjoy the game, feel free to tune it out. All the negativity. Can I teach you? I'll do my best. I think if you kind of go back through my videos and do a little bit of a backlog, I think that'll probably help you get a little bit of a feel for the game, because I just do a variety of kinds of videos. You know, you'll get a feel over time for kind of how to play the game, I guess. So, we'll definitely get him some catnip. I've got a pet store just a couple minutes down the road, so I feel like we're gonna need a place on the Discord to post. We're gonna need a place to post like real life stuff that I'm updating you guys on. Look at that. Not bad XP, honestly. $12:34 a.m. Dang it, it's already 12:34 a.m. for me too. School in like 5 hours? Go to bed, my man. Are you a college student? High school? Middle school? It's only 5:35 p.m. I did, Lizard. Thank you. I definitely did. I think it reflects after any revenue from like a stream or a video reflects after 2 days. So haven't slept in 3 days? Sir. Oh, please go to sleep. That is dangerous for your health, and you should not be watching this stream if you have not slept in that long. Seriously. Yeah, this stream is not worth staying up for if you haven't slept in that long. Seriously. Oh, it's perfectly real. Bebel, welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? We're just chilling. We're doing a hardcore world, but we're trying to get some XP, so we're just doing some fishing and hanging out and having a good time and trying to force someone to go to bed because he apparently hasn't slept in 3 days. So, Legend, please go to bed. I can't donate back to chat, but I would probably give you $2 if it would make you go to bed. I mean, sleep is important, and you can legitimately damage your brain if you don't get enough after a while. And also, well, yeah, it's you don't want to do that. So, yeah, all my streams get posted right after they're done. So, don't feel like you gotta stay up. Where's my $2? Unfortunately, I can't. That's why I said if I could give back to chat. So. Well, I can show my support for Cobalt. That's a button I have. So I guess I could donate money to myself. That's a little strange. Of course, yeah, that's weird. Should I donate $2 to myself, make a super chat, and say go to bed? Oh my goodness. Seems like a lot of work for $2. For anyone who is already in chat, feel free to like the stream so we can get more people in here to tell Legend to go to bed. Bump the algorithm so we get more people in here to tell them to go to bed. So we got a pufferfish, which is great because as soon as we can brew. Okay, come on. I definitely caught that fish. So as soon as we can do a brewing stand and get some blaze powder and all that stuff, we'll be able to make a potion of water breathing, which will definitely be helpful for exploring stuff later on. So. I could enchant it. I don't know, I mean, it kind of depends. Is watching fishing extremely boring? I feel like it can't be, like, super riveting for you guys. With any luck, maybe I'll catch a decent fishing rod with mending. That'd be nice. I mean, if you're still gonna be here, do you mind at least kind of explaining why you haven't slept in 3 days? I don't quite understand. So, Dathan, I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Yeah, we're just chilling tonight. Not gonna be screaming into the mic. Not gonna be blowing out your eardrums. Partially thanks to this mic. This thing's a champ. It's almost impossible to gain out. But anyways, chill vibes are where we're at, and you might even find some memes along the way. So we're just farming to get to level 30 right now. You just don't feel like it? Well, trust me, I don't feel like it either. But waking up and being on only 4 hours of sleep is even worse. So. Sleep is good for you. I mean, I understand. I'm kind of at a point in my life where there are times where I don't particularly want to sleep because I just want to do more with my day. Like, why sleep 8 to 9 hours when I could sleep for 5 or 6 and feel okay? But then, like, I just have 3 or 4 extra hours in my day, you know? So, you heard the word magic memes? Oh, Lizard, please. I'm not trying to break your wallet. Please don't do this. Guys, quick talk about air fryers. Holy cow, this is a regular fishing rod. The amount of fish I'm getting right now is crazy. This has been great. Not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying that. Yeah, thanks, Lizard. I mean, no lie, I do very much appreciate that. Okay, let me get this straight. If you have gym and shop with dangerous tools, I feel like Maybe you should go to bed. So you don't like cut off your hand in shop or something with a circular saw. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe just take it easy for a minute. We're chilling on Xbox. I grew up playing Xbox 360 edition. Just, you know, the classics. As nostalgic as a console edition as it gets. No lie, I'm trying to answer this question, but I'm a little distracted. Yes, everyone who hasn't been chatting in chat here, please bully Legend Gaming into going to sleep, because it would be healthy for him, and he needs sleep. Because he says he hasn't slept in 3 days. Unless this is just an attention grab, and he's actually sleeping normally, in which case, well, then I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we're playing on Xbox. I grew up playing Xbox. I still like Xbox. And also, I typically play Destiny. That's what I stream and I make videos about. And I have a great time doing that. But I'm pretty decent at the game. But if you stuck me in front of a keyboard and mouse to play that game, or really any first-person shooter, it would not be pretty. I would not win many games. That is for sure. So that's kind of part of the reason I don't play on PC either, is because I'm very used to controller. I've become proficient with controller, and switching over would kind of feel like, well, it'd be tough. I mean, look, I've been playing video games since I was like 2 years old. You know, my first game was like, I think it was like a Winnie the Pooh game on Nintendo 64. That's how long I've been playing. So, you know, it's just, when you've been playing with a controller for 90% of your gaming life, 95%, you know. I would say, I would agree with that. More precise movement. I would say less precise aim, though, right? So, I mean, you have, like, and then keyboard, you have literally, like, forwards, left, right, and backwards. Whereas you have 360-degree movement on a controller. But I feel like aiming with a mouse is a bit easier. Or at least, that makes sense in my head, because you're using your entire arm and your hand to stabilize your aim, right? As opposed to just your thumb. But that said, I can't speak from experience, because I have never even bothered to play a shooter with keyboard and mouse. Do I have an attic? No, I don't. And I feel like that would actually be a pretty good idea. I did kind of install, like, shelving. We've got a little fireplace. Maybe I could add a little extension on the top of the house, though. I always love a good attic. We could make, like, a fancy bedroom up there. I'll have to think about that. I don't know if we'll do that tonight, because that would involve kind of farming some more acacia wood. We are level 29, so we're getting close. So we'll enchant our sword, and then we'll try and enchant our pick as well. So actually, in terms of early game XP, you can kind of double dip. This fishing literally grants you XP. And then, once you cook the fish, you also get XP for that, which is kind of cool. Speaking of that, though, I'm going to take a second to organize my inventory, and then... So we'll do food in this chest right here. That'll be easy to remember. Food there. We'll do organic products like wheat, seeds, all that stuff. We have valuables in this one. We would all be proud of you, Legend, if you went to bed. Specific message. I'm sorry. What am I missing? What did I miss here? Might fall asleep on stream. Yeah, I got distracted talking about controllers and stuff. Lizard, thanks for stopping by the chat. It was great having you tonight, and you were very generous. Extremely generous, I would say. So, thanks for, didn't have to do that, but I appreciate the love. Big time. So, we will see you around, and looking forward to next time. Let's see. All right, you are good. Are you going to bed? You're still chatting. So, can I trust you? All right, legend. Seriously, I hope you feel better when you wake up. I know you say you probably feel fine right now, but sleep is good. So, good on you, man. Have a good rest of your night. For the rest of you, feel free to like the chat so we can get some more people in here. 3, 2, 1. Like, do you just fall asleep on command? Like, is that how it works? You know, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Go to bed. Please and thank you. Look at us. We're promoting health. All right, we're gonna keep fishing. No, I wanted to make a smoker. That's what I'm trying to do here. All right, so we have wood in our inventory. We just need some stone to make a furnace, and then we need some wood logs, I believe, to make a smoker, right? Let's do that, right? Do you have to strip the logs before you... I think you do. No, regular logs. And I didn't grab logs, I grabbed... There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's do our little buzzsaw stone cutter right under there. That kind of works. That looks okay next to the furnace. And then we'll do a smoker right next to the fireplace. We'll put a blast furnace there as well. So we need, what? Smooth stone for that. And then a furnace, I believe, plus iron. It's kind of a convoluted recipe. It actually looks like he held to his word here. Looks like he actually went to sleep. That's good. All right. All right, perfect. Thank you, Beatrice. So we'll craft up that furnace while we wait. And then... I love blast furnaces. Being able to smelt stuff faster is just awesome. It's just a nice little way to, like, customize your Minecraft experience a little bit, I feel like. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's a nice thing. And there it is. Oh, 5 iron. Wow, that's pretty pricey, man. Okay. All right, so we can cook our fish in there now. So we are going to go top off our experience meter because we're at 29.5. And we'll be able to... Oh, snap. Did I do... Okay, no, we're good. Bevel, good to have you here. Wasn't super long, but we appreciate having you. I would love to stream earlier in the day if I could. I know it's kind of a bummer for a lot of people. I can't really stream at a reasonable hour, but doesn't matter to me how long you're here. We appreciate you stopping by. So hopefully see you next time. Look at that. We have some responsible people in chat here going to bed at a decent time. Good on them. Don't be like me, going to bed at 4 a.m. most nights. Oh, shoot. Noah, I'm sorry. Was that a... Oh, right. Petra's run is the flawless. Oh, shoot. Sorry, man. Yeah, I guess the timing adds up there. Yikes. Is that teammate getting the boot? And it sends you to orbit. That is terrible. Uh... Yeah, flawless, flawless dungeons are one thing because it feels like you can pretty well control, especially if you're doing it by yourself. Like, you are the guy, you are in control of whether or not you go flawless. Flawless raid, though, I mean, there's so many elements at play, and you have 5 other teammates. Like, even if you are being really careful yourself, just anything can happen. Thought I saw Clay down there. I guess we don't actually have... Okay. Oh, sure. Give me your XP. Yeah, I was really thinking about doing, just like taking a break from streaming tonight and kicking back, but then I just really wanted to play our Minecraft world here, so. Well, you could survive Beatrice by not going to bed so late. I mean, we would definitely miss you in chat, but do what you gotta do, man. I'm graduated from college, so I don't have, school to contend with, but I probably wouldn't be staying up this late if I did. Trust me, watching this stream is not worth, spending less effort or having less energy at school. I mean, school probably isn't very fun necessarily, but school is a good thing. You'll stay. We're playing on Bedrock. Playing on Bedrock, Shadow. So, as much as I kind of wanted to play Java and give that a shot, we're kind of sticking with Bedrock because I probably have a more powerful console than I do computer. Does a great job handling the stream and everything. Does a fine job with editing, but I don't know about playing Java and also streaming. That might be a little bit too much workload for my computer, so. We'll go grab our sword, because we just got to level 30, which is awesome. And we'll get looting 3 on that. And then we'll see if we can get a good enchant for our pick as well. Of course it came with literally just looting 3. Okay. That's fine. That's still a good sword. A little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. So let's see what our pick has next. Fortune. Look at that, guys. We're lucking out here. We're gonna get some nice gear tonight. Nice. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, this is, well, to be honest, these lights were kind of cheap on Amazon. Maybe sometime I could give you guys a little bit better perspective of the office. So unfortunately, because they're a little bit cheap, they don't, like, they've never adhered to the sound panels here all that well. But it's fun. I really have enjoyed setting up the office over the last year or so. Yeah. I do have a little light up here, so I'm not relying on... Yeah, it looks kind of... I mean, that's not the worst lighting, but then I'm relying on the TV to light up my face, so. Little spotlight there helps a little bit. I think my face needs all the help it can get. Yeah. See, this is what my cat does. Usually he just kind of chills out on the couch there, which is great, so. I'm psyched, you guys. We got looting 3 for our first sword enchant. And we're gonna get Fortune 3 on our first pick enchant, which is crazy. I don't feel like we're usually that lucky. I usually have to roll quite a few different things, so. 3 more levels till Fortune feels like a big game changer. Even like just mining up coal for torches, it gives you a bunch more coal per Ep.4, which is fantastic. So I'm really excited for this. Super lucky. Maybe after that we can enchant a fishing rod so we can fish up some mending as well. I didn't even think about that. The changes to villagers. Look at that spicy looting. Get some gunpowder there. Iron ingot. What? What did I do? Speaking of coal, what did I do? Oh, yeah. Well, to be honest, that's kind of why I said that. It is a diamond hoe in my inventory because I looted it from the ancient city, if you remember. I'm assuming there's gonna be a joke here somewhere. A little better. All right. Okay, fishing has been, I don't, like, is this bugging right now? Because I feel like I keep getting it and then it doesn't. Oh, you weren't here for that episode? Okay. Yeah, it was the first time I did just a stream of Minecraft. One of them was like at the end of, oh my gosh. You know, that's a good point. I have not been to the Nether. Dude, what is going on? I feel like I'm not doing fishing wrong. It's not giving me any fish. Hello? Dude. Oh my goodness. I did not craft a diamond hoe at this point of the game. I guess fishing's just, you know what? We're gonna log out and log back in. I don't know what's happening with fishing. Maybe just relogging would be helpful. I don't know what was going on there. So this is the 4th night that I've done this. The first night was after a Destiny stream, so it's kind of like in the 3rd or 4th hour or what. Dude, what am I doing wrong with fishing? This is making me crazy right now. Okay, I'm waiting longer. I'm doing it like as soon as it goes under. What is happening? Okay, well, that's something. I guess we have a tripwire hook now. I guess I gotta do it really fast? I'm so confused right now. So yeah. Anya, first time here. Really appreciate you joining. Hope you're enjoying it so far. This is our 4th run at being on hardcore. So first night we kind of set up our initial shelter. It doesn't look very good, to be quite honest. It's on a different part of the world. We can always tour that at some point. Night 2, we went to the ancient city because I had a feeling when I looked at that mountain way off in the distance, I was like, there's no way there's not an ancient city right under there, and sure enough, there was. So we found these diamond pants, which was great. And then so we have Swift Sneak, which is honestly one of my favorite enchants. I really like Swift Sneak. Helpful for building, helpful for crouching around ledges and all that kind of stuff. Matthew, welcome. How you doing tonight? We're just kind of chilling, trying to get some XP and upgrade our gear a little bit. So we got really lucky with some enchants. We're just trying to get enough XP to actually use them now, so. But yeah, so episode 2 we went to the ancient city, and then episode 3, which was just last night, was kind of building up the base. At the end of episode 2, we built this house. Last night we did this little fencing area. I kind of want to make a little garden out of it. We'll get around to that as soon as we can. But overall, I think this world is moving at a pretty good pace, to be honest. I'm happy with it, for sure. So we are just trying to get any XP that we can, whether that's smelting ore that we just went mining for. I don't think we have a lot on hand that we can cook, to be honest. Yeah, not really. We're gonna have to take some time to organize our things later. So, really helpful thing, part of the reason I wanted to go to the ancient city is because, wow, 4 eyes from one guy? That was great. Part of the reason going to the ancient city early is because you can get some high-level enchants that are kind of difficult to get until kind of like where we are now in the game. And if you can get fortune on a tool, it'll apply that to the crops that you dig up without giving your tool damage, which is actually super helpful. So that's really helped us kind of kickstart our crops for sure. I am on the newest version as far as I can tell. I don't know if that means we have like the villager trades rolled out though. How do you beat a warden? You don't? I don't know. That's kind of my philosophy. I don't mess around with them. I avoid wardens at all costs. Alright, we'll put that there. We'll put, actually we'll do food in the... I don't really like the arrangement of chests right now. We'll do food in this one, because you don't need a ton of space for food. I guess we'll put a puffer fish in there, too. We'll do food and crops down below, because that kind of makes sense together. And then we'll do mob loot in this one. So string, slime, bones, eyes. Cool. Alright. We'll put this away. Oops. I guess we do kind of need the lapis still, don't we? Saddle kind of goes into mob loot, I feel like. How did I raid the ancient city? I just didn't wake him up. I sneaked around as much as I could. I placed wool on as many sensors as I could manage. I almost summoned him, to be quite honest, but we got through it without summoning him, so that's how we got through. I kind of hate the villager nerf. Yeah, in some way I understand why they're doing it, because like villagers have been so good for so long, and it's just kind of probably a little bit much. But at the same time, like, I don't feel like Minecraft is a game that should be getting nerfs like that, you know? I don't want it to feel... I don't want Minecraft to feel like Destiny or really any other shooter or any other game that involves like a constant balance of economy or, you know, weapons or just that kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I don't like how that feels. So, I think instead of nerfing villagers so badly, they really should have raised up other options, you know, improve enchanting, you know, maybe they can improve fishing or improve the loot that you find in various structures that you adventure in throughout the world. I think that would be probably a much better way to handle it. Yeah, I don't like the idea of village. I mean, villagers have been mostly the same. You know, even when they got their overhaul in Village and Pillage, the trading experience was still... It was more of a familiar iteration on what we were used to. It wasn't like a complete overhaul, really. This change to villagers feels like a complete overhaul. I mean, only some enchantments available in some regions is kind of strange to me. It sounds cool in theory, but on a practical level, like, why would you even know that, you know? There's no system in-game that would make it obvious to you that villagers would only trade certain enchants depending on the biome that you're in. So yeah, I don't feel like it makes a lot of sense for the game. And I'm right with you, Ripper. I just feel like they shouldn't really be nerfing Minecraft. They should be improving other systems. So I understand maybe from a game development standpoint that it's frustrating that trading is so powerful, considering, you know, maybe you want to add other ways to earn cool loot or enchantments or that kind of thing in the game. But at the end of the day, like, players have been used to villagers and trading the way that it's been for a long time. So, do I think they'll go through with it? Yeah, that's another great question. I think they'll give it some time. You know, as a game dev, like, it takes a lot of time just to work on this stuff. So I don't think we'd see any changes you know, for a little while yet. It does make you wonder, like, what they have in mind for the next update, and if that kind of, if that's like prepping the stage a little bit for whatever's coming in the next update. And I don't know what that would be, but I don't think they're going to revert the changes. It seems like they really invested some thought into it. I think what we'll probably end up getting is kind of like a halfway compromise. Oh, we got a book, people. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Economy. Oh my goodness. Lizard, I thought you went to bed. Oh, man. All right, well, I appreciate the support. I really do, Lizard. I hope you don't have a miserable day tomorrow because you're not sleeping, but it's... Lizard's roaring back in chat here with a super. Appreciate you, man. So that book was pretty decent. We got Silk Touch, actually. So that means we could make another pick and get Silk Touch on it if we wanted to. So... yeah, I think you're referring to a screenshot where people kind of spotted, like, layered sand in the distance. Yeah, I like layered snow. Layered sand would be great, for sure. That's a good point. Lizard said he was going to bed. Legend said he was going to bed. We had someone come back from bed to... I didn't even just come back and chat, but give it a super. Yeah. Layered snow is gross? No. No, layered snow is oh, wow. Oh, I just got some serious deja vu. Wow. Oh, wow, it's like not stopping. I feel like I've relived like the last 15 seconds straight now. That was weird. Okay, sorry about that. Noah, sorry, man. If anyone's wondering why Noah's depressed, he was playing Destiny, the game that I usually make content on, stream, whatnot. He was doing a very difficult challenge with his friends, and one of his friends kind of ended up failing later on, so that's why he's bummed out. I really like layered snow, and you guys might understand that with a little more context because I play on a server with my friends in a snowy village, and it is great for adding some texturing and depth and just giving the landscape a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Intrigue, I guess? Yeah, you wouldn't catch me moving to North Carolina. I understand why some people go. I know it's nice during a lot of time of the year, but I wouldn't. You're confused now? Sorry. I don't have a chicken burner set up, and that would be a great idea, to be quite honest. North Carolina's gross. I'll tell you what, Lizard, save your money and move out then. I mean, I appreciate the support, but... Anyway. What is my favorite mob? Great question. I don't know if I've ever really thought about it that way. I kind of love, like, the original crew. I mean, like, the skeleton, the spider, the zombie, the creeper. I mean, like, those are, like, the OG 4 hostile mobs. And, it's hard for me not to have a lot of love for those mobs. These are just so classic. Hey, Ghoul. Good to see you again. Appreciate you stopping in. It's already getting kind of late, but, yeah, good to see you again. We're making a lot of progress, actually. We're kind of fishing, we're chilling, we're hanging out, just trying to get some extra XP. And, get to level 30, because our next enchant is going to be a pickaxe with Fortune 3, which is fantastic. So, apparently I'm terrible at fishing in Minecraft. But, you know, we're having a good time. I'm amazed at how much fish I'm getting so quickly with just a regular fishing rod. This thing doesn't even have luck of the sea or lure or anything, so... Yeah, I do have looting. I managed to get looting earlier tonight. I was super lucky, and the first level 30 enchantment available was looting, which was awesome. So that's definitely going to help us out getting like shulker boxes later on. Definitely. We're not quite there yet, but even farming cows, that'll be great. So yeah. We even found a really cool skeleton spawner, like bordering a lava lake at the bottom of the world. So that's actually the second skeleton spawner we found on this world, so I actually have options. Oh, the music is loud? My bad, dude. I'll turn it down. Having dinner? Alright. Have a good dinner. We'll see you around. Thanks for stopping in. Is that a little better? Sorry, I really love my Minecraft music, so I was kind of blasting it there. Thanks for hanging out, Dathan. It was great having you. Hopefully we'll see you around. See you again soon. It's great having you. Have a great rest of your night. Alright, let's cook this salmon. I know salmon gives a little more XP. We're gonna throw those two on so we have a nice number. Oh, we're level 29, people. Yeah, well, and that's kind of the great thing, is like the bone meal that you get from farming skeletons is fantastic. So, I haven't... Streaming so late at night, I feel like I typically don't have like the brain power. Man, I meant to breed these cows. I'm so stupid. That's literally why I grabbed that wheat. At this point in the night, I feel like I struggle to have the brain power to talk to chat and then build a farm at the same time. So that's part of the reason I haven't made a mob spawner system yet for the skeleton spawner I've found. But we'll get there eventually. I don't do any work on this world off camera because I think we all know the jokes about off camera mining and all that stuff. So yeah. I don't have a skeleton farm yet. I might have misspoken a moment ago, but I do have a skeleton spawner. I've actually found 2, which is fantastic. So, we'll definitely set up a mob grinder with it soon. Definitely want to do that. This is actually pretty great. This will be a great source of food now that we have looting as well. In the herd a little bit. Almost a whole stack. Look at that. That'll be great for XP, too. You can smelt that down and get to level 30. What's the price tag to get in a world with me? I do want to play with my viewers at some point. So please don't pay me to do that, Lizard. we are going to keep this world just a solo hardcore experience at this point. So I don't want your money for that. You can hang on to it, please. I'm just happy people watch the streams and the videos and hopefully enjoy it. So what's the price? I mean, hey, if you want me to name a price, I can go pretty high. It's I don't know. Do I have blocks in your inventory? What do you know exactly? Or what do you mean exactly by that? That is a great point, Ghoul. Did you hear 50? Yeah, you would know if I cheated, because of the achievement system. So I mean, I'm not really like worried about having to prove it to you guys. Hopefully I've built up enough of a reputation that you guys would probably know I'm not cheating. Yeah. So do most of you guys in here, actually, this is a great opportunity. Start a poll. Because I would love to play a server with you guys. So I'd actually really like to get a feel for what you guys play on. So we're gonna use a feature seriously for the first time. And kablamo. All right, we got a poll up there. I want to know if you guys want to play, if you guys play on Bedrock or Java, because that would kind of help me gauge how I would do a server. Frankly, having a Bedrock server would help me a lot. You know. So. Uh-oh, Java's winning. Ow! Jeez, dude. Come on. Ow. Okay, ow. Claws. Hurt. Don't have MC. Okay. I mean, I can do Java. Java's just, I haven't really managed any servers over there. Yeah, just 10K to get on a world with me. No big deal. Just pay my rent for the year. Not asking much. Can you connect Bedrock and Java? Because that's, I feel like I could see some things going wrong there. Oh, snap. Okay, and I love you too, Bean, but you're killing me over here. Come on, man. Java winning by 62%. How many people do we have voting right now? Okay, so 8 of you. Do I have any pets? Yes, we do. I have a cat. He's an orange cat. He likes to lounge on me while I'm doing important things. Particularly while I'm at risk of dying in a hardcore Minecraft world. And then I also have a giant monster dog. She's huge. She's 80 pounds and she's not even a year old. So, yeah, this is my cat. He just loves to, you know, jump up here and play with the cords and all that stuff. He was a very nice, lean cat until he started eating the dog food. Now he's gotten a little larger, but he's very sweet. He's very cuddly. On our Discord, we actually have an entire channel dedicated to pets, and we just send pictures sometimes of our animals, which is great. I enjoy that channel a lot. So, yeah, I mean, you can see he's really sweet. He just nuzzles right in. But he likes to use his claws. Ow, yeah, ow. Okay, that's, yeah. You know how cats like knead? Like kneading dough? He does that when he's like really comfy, and his claws are incredibly sharp, so it's just like not really doable. I don't have chat pulled up here right now. I gotta check back in. All right, Ripper, thank you. I appreciate the super. I hope you enjoy the Minecraft content while we're here. I do primarily Destiny, but this is a, you know, this is our hardcore world that we chill on. So I hope you enjoy regardless. I appreciate the support. It's very kind. How many cats do I have? I have just the one. I don't think I could tolerate more than that. Yeah. So, what breed of dog? I'm assuming it's a dog. 3. That's awesome. I love cats. When is my next Minecraft stream? Let's see. Today's Thursday. We'll probably stream Halo Infinite tomorrow or Saturday. So we'll say... Tentatively, we'll say Sunday night. Because then a new season of Destiny comes out on Tuesday. So I was kind of taking this week to take a little bit of a break. Enjoy some other games. I absolutely love Minecraft. Maybe at the end of tonight we can... I know the first time I showed off Minecraft, I kind of showed the server with my friends. But a lot of you watching nowadays probably didn't get to see that. And that's a really cool server. That's where I spend most of my time when I'm not like streaming or doing videos and stuff. Although to be honest, over the last 3 days, I've spent... We're going on hour 12 of streaming, which is a lot for me. I also have a full-time job, so... Either tomorrow or Saturday, yeah. I want to stream Halo. Halo Infinite is in a... honestly, a really good place. I've always enjoyed it, but it's finally getting the influx of content that it needed. And I am stoked for Halo. I am really jazzed about it. If I do stream tomorrow, it won't be Minecraft. It'll probably be Halo. Halo's gonna be either tomorrow or Saturday night. I kind of have to figure which one's which at this point. Yeah, I mean, streaming and content creation's definitely still a side gig for me, so it's kind of hard to nail down time concretely. But I only started streaming about a month ago, so I'm still kind of trying to figure out like a good schedule. We've been streaming a lot this week since I'm taking a break from my typical schedule. But Matthew, good to have you tonight. Appreciate you chilling with us tonight. Had a great time, and we'll see you around, man. Before you go, actually, if you're willing to stick around for just a second, I'll post a link to our Discord. Feel free to join that if you want to. Absolutely no pressure. But we have a super chill group of awesome people in Discord that are a great time to hang out with. I do post updates, and your Cobalt's in player. Alright, Laser, don't get ahead of yourself. Is that an ego I smell? Nah, I'm just messing around. No, Mr. Beast destroyed the world's largest air fryer? No, how could he? He's the worst. Mr. Beast has never done anything good with his life. People have been designing fake thumbnails in the Discord lately of like... no, well, okay, let me rephrase that. They're perfectly real thumbnails, but they're fake video thumbnails for Mr. Beast videos. I don't know why this is becoming like a meme genre in the Discord, but it is funny. So yeah, we do talk mostly Destiny. That is what I play most of the time. But if you just kind of want to hang out with a super chill group of gamers in general, or people who enjoy games, then definitely stop on by. We've got an awesome little group in Discord. Personally, I think Mr. Beast nuking his friends is maybe a little bit more of a tragedy than destroying an air fryer, but we'll leave that to, you know. Anyways. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. You are the reason for the thumbnails, Beatrice. I blame you. But it's a good joke, though, so. Lizard, you definitely are in the Discord. Yeah. Last to survive atomic bomb wins $1 million. That was the thumbnail that was designed last night. I feel like that one's a little more edgy, probably. I don't know if edgy... Oh, we have an exact 50-50 split on versions of Minecraft played. Okay. Good to know. For those of you who haven't already, feel free to like the stream. Maybe we can get some new eyeballs and stream here tonight. Get the algorithm cooking a little bit. Oh no, Ghost, it's hilarious. I mean, I can't imagine getting in any kind of trouble for that. So no, it's absolutely hilarious. I was cracking, you know, like sometimes when you're at work and you think about something funny and you start smiling or kind of laughing to yourself a little bit, and then you realize you probably look like a real weirdo because like no one said anything to you and you're just like smiling to yourself. That was me at work today thinking about that thumbnail. So no, you definitely do not need to take that down. Okay, all right. Fortune 3, efficiency 4. Not too bad. Tell you what we're going to do is we're going to make another pickaxe so we can enchant that and potentially combine it, right? So what we're going to do is see if we can get unbreaking and then efficiency 4, and then we will have a fantastic pickaxe on our hands. That said, being only really a number of hours into the world and having Fortune 3 efficiency 4 is a really great start. So not unhappy about that at all. Not worth enchanting the fishing rod yet. Okay. I guess we should probably go for that. We can get unbreaking on our pick next. Dude, Ghost, that... I feel like I have this problem where that happens to me whenever I'm having a serious conversation with someone. I have had that happen on numerous occasions where I'm having a serious conversation with someone and then something just funny pops up into my head and I'm like, it's everything I can do to hold back from smiling. It's just crazy. It is the worst thing to have happen to you when like someone's pouring their heart out to you or something needs to be discussed. It's such a bad feeling. Yeah, I probably should do that. Problem is all my charcoal, like my fuel source is entirely charcoal, which is manual. I really, what I should do is get a kelp farm going. Usually kelp is what I use as my early game XP, which I know doesn't give you a lot, but if you have like an automatic system set up, you can really get a lot there. Let's see, did we keep fishing? I was kind of hoping to get a better fishing rod by now, to be quite honest. Although it is raining, so I guess that's improved fishing conditions, isn't it? What's up, Anya? You know, maybe we will do that. We'll set up some stone to just cook. We'll set up stone to cook, and then in the meantime, we can... Actually, we need to do that because we're going to be building a castle sort of thing soon. So, definitely need to do that. We'll make that a regular... We'll put regular stone in here as well. I don't really need a bowl as much as a tripwire hook is. I guess we'll just put some random stuff up here. I kind of need to sort some stuff. We got food, we got crops down here. I guess we'll keep the wheat on me because I need to breed the cows yet. Mob loot, great, we can put that away. I got a stack of potatoes, so that's good. I can put away probably the lapis for right now. We'll put away the other pick. Got some valuables. Gunpowder. Oh, I should really make some bookshelves so I can actually organize my books as well. And sorry if this is probably boring. It just really helps to take a minute for me and sort out all my stuff. Useless fishing loot, yeah. I guess maybe eventually I'll eat this stuff. The pufferfish will be nice for excuse me. It'll be nice for potions at some point. But I kind of underestimated fishing. Fishing's been a decent thing for us early game here. All right, so let's get some stone cooking. In the meantime, I think we'll go and just mine more stone. I think that would be a good start. Does anyone... We have not found any dripstone. It would be actually pretty awesome to get a lava farm going so we could have some really economical fuel sources here. Making the next thumbnail. Yeah. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Oh, holy cow, where'd everyone go? We got 4 people in here now? Is that right? Wow, chat got quiet. Alright. That's okay. Just gonna breed some cows quick because more leather never hurts. Always like having some bookshelves. So I think in the meantime... Wow, that is a lot of fishing, my dude. Fishing's great though, it's just calming, pleasant. It's really nice. We have currently 15 likes on the stream right now. I'm kind of hoping what we can do is beat the last couple streams. I know we've gotten like 25, which is not bad. So I think we're actually going to just mine... Actually, we'll go a little bit deeper before we make kind of a chasm to mine stone. That way at least we have a shot at getting some decent loot. I have an extra like. Awesome. Alright, fellas. I generally don't. Frankly, the only reason I noticed it is because we usually hover around like 10 people and kind of got quiet pretty quick. But no, I really do my best to like try and not, you know, really look at the numbers too much. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I guess the crazy thing is like each number, like, even if it's one, like, that's one person, one unique person who's deciding to watch this stream, you know, this stream that I'm putting on, which will never cease to amaze me. And I really try to kind of remember that, you know, that like you get, I mean, crazy, you guys are real people, you know. And I really try to not just see it as like numbers and, you know, engagement and that kind of stuff. Like I'm talking to real people here, and for whatever reason, real people decided to tune into this stream. So make it worth your time, you know. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. We have entered a new phase in this server, in this world, where I have fortune, and we get a whole bunch of iron really quickly because I have efficiency. We've got fortune. It is such a good feeling. Like, we got a stack of iron there almost. Actually, this copper is going to be a great source of smelting and XP. This is great. I should have been mining. Mining feels so much more rewarding now, because fortune affects, like, the raw iron and raw gold and that kind of stuff. That's really great. That was a great change. I do kind of miss getting, like, the whole block and smelting the whole block, but, you know, that's okay, too. Well, I'm glad you enjoy, Ripper. Tell you what, man, when you start getting enchantments, it really does feel like you're moving up a little bit in the world. Like, it completely changes the loot economy, and, you know, when you get looting and fortune, that's a big deal. Joshua, welcome. How you doing? It's good to have you. Can I show you the spawner? Absolutely, I will show you the spawner. It is a very cool spawner. We'll light this up quick. So I made this little mine shaft going down here, and it happened to intersect with a very cool cave, which is like, okay. All right, we're moving up in the world, but man, it could end at a moment's notice. So that's not cool. Careful now. Yeah, I'll try. So very cool cave here. Let's eat some regular food so I can actually regen here. Oh snap, getting lapis with fortune 3. That's so great. 24 from one block. So it's kind of like a multi-tiered cave because even below this layer that you see here, this entire cavern is this gigantic lava. I mean, look at how far back that goes. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we were kind of exploring over here and we managed to spot this spawner off over in the wall there, which is just great. It borders the lava lake and it just, like, it's 3 blocks away from the lava lake, which is just so cool. So I'll go over there and visit it in a moment. I kind of wanted to light this area up a little bit more if I can. Is the music too loud right now, you guys? I know I turned it down a little bit ago, but it's kind of pumping out the music at this point. No, not too loud? Okay, perfect. We're doing pretty good. Everyone in chat seems to be chilling. We're having a good time. Lizard was clutching up with some actual supers. We had some super chats last night that were definitely not real. So yeah, I mean, just like right at the edge of a lava lake, right at the bottom of the world. I mean, so cool. These new caves are just absolutely wild. So we're moving up in the world over here. We got fortune, we got looting. So everything changes now. We got efficiency 4 on this bad boy. I guess what I'll kind of try and do is use up this pick as much as I can, because we're going to infuse it with another one, which will effectively completely fix it. So it'll be good to pick up some redstone, because we're definitely going to need some redstone components if we want to make like item hoppers and all that stuff. So frankly, I don't know how I get back up there. How did I get back up there last time? Did I just go up the water stream? It feels kind of risky. Yeah, I do need to make the mob grinder. That'll be a reliable source of XP and bones too. The fact that we lucked out and found, I mean, not even just 1, but 2 skeleton spawners. I found one somewhere else as well. To find another skeleton spawner and to have access to mass amounts of bones early in the game is incredibly handy. So looking forward to using that big time. And finally getting a good stock of iron is going to be really nice too. I probably should refresh my armor at this point. So MC is going great, man. We're finally getting some enchants and get some sweet loot. In my alley A, considering I have no idea who or what that is, I'm gonna just say no. Yeah, blue is a good color on Noah over there. Noah's been a great help. He basically set up the whole Discord. So whatever you see on Discord, he was the champ that set that up for me. I haven't done a lot of Discord setup, and he did a great job with that. So, and he's also modding for the stream now, which is super helpful when we have scammers in here. So, you know. Yeah, no, last time I played Fortnite was 4-5 years ago. Ugh, yeah, wow, probably 2018. I was in college at the time. So yeah, 5 years ago. Honestly, I enjoyed it. I mean, I know everyone says it's kind of a kid's game, which I'm not going to deny, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game. I mean, I had fun while I was playing it. Just didn't really captivate my attention. I should probably not assume every question in chat is from me. I'm just used to a really small chat, and most of the questions end up being directed at me. Anyways. Oh, that's awesome. CB Gray seems like a super cool dude. I've never talked to him. And streamers and content creators don't just have like a web of consciousness, so I've never had the chance to talk to him, but he seems like a really chill dude. Honestly, I would love to collab with some Destiny creators a little bit later on. Or even now, I suppose. I'm still definitely small potatoes in the larger scheme of creators. But I'd love to collaborate with someone at some point. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Mylan Games doing the collaboration with Astacross and a couple other guys to do like the lore game show. I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. So if I ever had the chance to do that, that would be super cool. Nice. We're gonna have some sweet XP coming out here. Let's load up our furnace here with some charcoal. Got a blast furnace cooking iron. Not cooking any food yet. We're getting close to the point where we probably need some hoppers feeding stuff through. 58. That would be, well, based on the numbers that I see, not many people in my chat are 58. Analytics. I don't know what I just said. Based on the numbers I see in my analytics, I don't have a lot of people watching my stuff that are in their 50s. Yeah, I'm always surprised though, honestly. Like the amount of people I just assumed like yeah, I mean I kind of just assumed like anyone watching my videos, but this was kind of a thing growing up. Like I just assumed like once I got older, I would just be like basically forced to give up video games and not be able to enjoy them anymore and not have time for it. Realistically, it comes down to what you make time for. Obviously, there are going to be points of your life where you don't have time for things necessarily. But kind of besides the point. I just assumed like growing up I wouldn't be able to have the time to play games. And that hasn't exactly turned out to be the case. So I guess I'm just always surprised, even though I really shouldn't be by now, at how much of my demographic is like over 30, 35, 40. I know, that's exactly it, Ripper. Like, I assumed I'd have to like give it up or stop at some point, and it turns out like I don't want to stop. So, and at this point, like it's a creative outlet for me, right? Like, it's not something I don't just like sit around and play games. Like I stream, you know, I talk to people, you know, I make videos for Destiny. Like, I don't know. It's something you know, I really enjoy video editing, that kind of thing. Like it's not just playing games anymore, which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Certainly not. But yeah, the fact that it's kind of evolved for me and I still get to enjoy it in my older years is, well, I'm not older years. I'm not just, you know, post graduation and school and all that stuff. Is great. I'm really glad that I get to still. And the fact that my friends still play, like, you know, even though my friends have, like, also grown up and gotten jobs and moved away from home, like, the fact that I can play online with them, even if it's every once in a while and catch up, is really great. I'm so grateful to live in an age where, you know, you can still keep in touch and do fun things with people that don't live close to you. Because, like, if you can't have fun with people, it can be kind of hard to stay in touch, you know? Being able to do fun things with people is a great way to build friendships, and video games are that way for a lot of people, so. What would it take to moderate my streams in Discord? I don't know. I don't have any, like, hard metrics. It's just kind of like, if I get to know you and you're a cool dude and I can trust you. I mean, trust is kind of the biggest thing. Yeah, if I don't feel like I can trust you, then probably not gonna make the cut. Now, that doesn't mean if you aren't a moderator that I don't trust you. It's just, you know, it's kind of like a confluence of, you know, things that would lead me to decide whether or not to make someone a moderator. So, right now, I mean, we don't really have all that many people in chat or Discord, so it's not like we have this great big need for a bunch of moderators. That might change later on. I mean, that's kind of the goal. Hopefully we will someday. So, well, that's awesome. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. I'm really glad you enjoy it. We'll post. There we go. Since we're talking about Discord, people have been designing hilarious thumbnails. There's a link to our Discord. It does take you straight to the rules page, so please read those. Really not an overbearing server with rules that way, but just a couple to kind of keep tabs on and bear in mind as you chat. Hey man, I love food. I could go for some food right now. Actually, after I log off, I have a coworker. Hang on. Yo, what? New video, I put 100 people over an active volcano. Last to die wins $100. Oh my goodness. So we seem to have a meme genre where we're making thumbnails for fake Mr. Beast videos, and it's just, this is not a genre that I knew I needed, but man, is it hilarious. Oh, that is incredible. I love it. Can we talk about fast food again specifically? I don't know, man. Last night was the fattest conversation I've ever had, and I don't know if that should be repeated. So I actually have a coworker. I brought ice cream for my coworkers because I have a custard maker, and so I cooked some custard, churned it, frozen custard. I'm a true Wisconsin boy, so I make my own custard at this point because that's what you do when you're grown up, I guess. And she was like, "If I give you cookie dough, will you make me custard with it?" I'm like, "I guess." So literally next day she shows up with a bag of cookie dough. I'm like, I guess I'm making you cookie dough ice cream. So after the stream, I'm gonna go cook some custard. Cause you know, that's a normal thing to do at like 3 a.m. I love Five Guys. It's overpriced, I will say that. But it's Five Guys is really good. Great fries, good burgers. Yeah, Five Guys is really good. So, yeah, fried ice cream is a thing, but I don't know exactly how it works. And I feel like you usually have to... yeah, I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's got to be in some kind of oil. So, fried chicken is fantastic. I wish we lived in a world where food did not actually have an impact on your health, because man, I would eat so much garbage. Put batter. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Air fry ice cream. I live really close to you? Illinois? Okay. Yeah. Illinois is a fine state. I don't love how it's like the only state in the whole union that makes you pay to drive through it, but yeah, Illinois is cool. Someone in here gets the Midwestern culture. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna assume you have Culver's near your house, or well, maybe not near your house, but at least like you're familiar with it. You're in the UK. All right. Ah, so you're waking up to a stream like this. That's kind of nice. All right. I know maybe not everyone in here is gonna appreciate what I'm about to do. I'm gonna just throw away my iron tools at this point because they're clogging my inventory, and I don't need. I guess I still need a shovel, but I don't need an iron pick at this point. All right. While we wait for stuff to smelt so we can get to level 30, we're gonna light up our little spot here so it's even safer at night, and eventually we're gonna be building like a stronghold fortress here. So we definitely want it to be lit up for that. Oh, dude, yeah. If you come from the Midwest and then you don't have Culver's, like, oh snap! Oh boy, that was a mistake. Wow, that was almost really bad for a sec. I just ate that creeper explosion. And my inventory is kind of empty right now, but I'll be honest, it's kind of therapeutic to have like a really empty inventory. It helps me out. Yeah, if you grow up in an area where you have Culver's, they have really good frozen custard, burgers, fries, all that good stuff, and you move to a place that doesn't have it, it's tough. I feel like you're searching for the next closest thing. So, you have your first wooden pickaxe? That's a cool idea. I probably should have thought that through. Super didn't, though. That thing's long dead. Oh, buffalo tender snap. What's frozen custard? It is ice cream, except just like 3 times better. So it's made with, instead of just like cream and milk and sugar, it's also made with eggs. And you cook, just egg yolks. So you cook the egg yolks down, and then you mix it with the cream mixture. And then it just gives it a really nice texture, and it's a lot more rich. It is really good. It is really good. Not gonna lie, if I ever started my own business, I would love to do like an ice cream shop. Seriously. Ice cream / custard shop. Like, I just think that would be so cool. Not gonna lie, we're kind of running low on wood over here. Let's see if we can enchant a good axe. Actually, I know that probably wouldn't be a lot of people's top priority, but an enchanted axe is very important to me. Okay. Dude, Cold Stone Creamery. Yeah, that's that was definitely like a late 2000s, early 2010s thing. It's definitely phased out, I feel like, a bit. Every once in a while, though, you'll see them around, and they sure are good. Dude, the smell of a Cold Stone Creamery when you go in there, is so unique. Also sickeningly sweet, but it's... yeah. Yeah, I'm with Bio Guy here. I think someday you get to travel someday. Shoot for your dreams. Hey, maybe I'll have an ice cream shop someday. U.S. seems awesome. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I grew up here. Odds are there are things you can be grateful for wherever you grew up, though. Not implying that you're ungrateful in any way. Just, you know, there are unique things about growing up wherever you are, and I tell you what, man. I mean, I like living in Wisconsin, but it can definitely be boring. I mean, when it's like 6 months of gray, you know, it's just snow, it's cold, and it's like 6 months of barely any sun at all. That definitely gets drab too. So it's not all literally. Okay, I guess we're going to bed because we have phantoms and they deal way too much damage. Yeah, how's SoCal these days? You still live out there? Oh, nice, a Padres game? That's awesome. Unfortunately, I was born right at the edge of the 90s, so I didn't have the chance to be a 90s kid. I don't have that honor. I don't know, I think 80s and 90s were... Well, I'm not going to speak from experience here, so feel free to weigh in. Like, you had some technology that was bringing people together. Like, the good aspects of technology that could bring people together. It was getting easier to communicate. But you didn't have, like, phones that everyone was glued to, and, you know, like, even just from a gaming perspective, right? You have, like, Nintendo 64, and you have the original Xbox, where, like, you weren't really playing online all the time. Like, every game was designed to be split screen back then, you know? Like, Halo was always going to be split screen. You had Nintendo 64 games, you know, with multiplayer modes in there, like Donkey Kong, that were split screen. And you could just, like, sit on a couch and play together. Just... I don't know. The whole phones thing is kind of a bummer. I mean, it's ironic to be, you know, voicing complaints about, like, technology and phones and social media when I'm literally streaming to you guys. I'm very honored to have this opportunity to, like, be able to hang out and stream and play a game and have people watch it. It's very cool. I'm glad to be able to do it. But at the same time, I think I can do this and still, like, hate TikTok and Instagram Reels and Shorts and Instagram as a whole, and I don't know. I just don't think it's really had much good for our society. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is like when you had a friend with a gaming console and you got to go to their house, like, that was cool. I mean, you know, that's a cool feeling. It's like, oh, we're going to his house. This is gonna be a good time, you know? We actually got a cap with respiration too. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I actually still, to this day, I have friends that I will go to their house and I will bring my Xbox and TV and we'll all set up in the living room. 3 Xboxes, 3 TVs, and it is such a good time. We kind of treat it like the old days. You know, we don't have Ethernet cables running everywhere, but kind of treat it like a LAN party, and it's really such a good time. Okay, let's see. Repair the armor. Definitely need to do that. I don't think I want to waste my XP, though. So I think we're just going to make fresh armor. And then we'll repair our pants later on. And I just accidentally made pants, which I do not need. Super. So, quick little story. I remember long time ago, I had my friend over for a sleepover a long time ago, and we slept in the basement, and we had our DSs. I never got to play video games in, like, the morning. Like, that just didn't really happen. But when you have a friend over, like, the rules are just different. And we both had our Nintendo DSs, and we were playing Animal Crossing, which was a game. I mean, we liked Animal Crossing among other games, but having a great time playing our DSs. It was like one of the first times we had a sleepover. He's still my best friend to this day. But we're just like super happy we actually got to spend some time together, and we had a dog growing up. And during the winter, we would not pick up its poop out in the yard because it's just freezing cold. And so well, I was the kid in the family who had to pick up all the dog poop. And during the spring, it was literally just like 4 months of dog poop that piled up, and you had to clean it all up. And literally, I've got my friend over at the house, and my dad's like, all right, it's spring. Go pick up all the dog poop. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And while my friend was at my house, I spent like 3 hours picking up dog poop while my friend was just playing on his Nintendo DS inside. I was so grouchy about it. It was brutal. When's my birthday? I guess I would prefer not to say, just for reasons. Hate to be a buzzkill, but, you know, personal information and everything. Let's see. Alright, we're almost to level 30. So, I'm not going to pretend I had a real hard childhood, but when you have your friend over and you have to spend 3 hours picking up dog poop in the yard, not an ideal scenario. Dude, I don't know. Like, why did it have to be while my friend was over? I didn't have him over that much. It was literally like one of the first times I had him over to my house. And my dad made me do it on that day. I don't know why. Why would I airframe? What in the world? It was such a disappointment. I knew the day was coming soon. You know, the spring thaw was hitting. And I knew it was going to happen soon, and then he called me up while my friend was over. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was very upset. And I didn't particularly like that dog all that much, so, you know, you're picking up after a dog that's like, okay, you just had to go and ruin my day. Let's see what the Wandering Trader's got. Yeah. Raise your hand if you had a dog that you didn't really like that much growing up. I guess that's kind of a sad thing to say, but sometimes dogs are just, like, certain dogs can just be annoying, and there's no getting around it. Doesn't mean you didn't love it or take care of it, but just, I don't know, man. Oh, dude, that is terrible. Yeah. Dude, at that age, like, getting a new Smash Bros, so hyped for that, and then you get called down for you get called out for like the biggest yard projects that day. Just an absolute classic. Dad needing your help for 5 minutes always turned into Dad getting your help for like 4 hours. Well, that's what I'm saying, because my friend ended up leaving at like noon. So I picked up dog crap for like 3 hours, and then my friend left like an hour after I was done. I'm like, what was the point of that? I was I was so upset with my dad after that. It's fine. I've forgiven him. Maybe. Question mark. Shadows, great to have you here. Welcome. This is oh, we got a couple new people in here. Anime boy, welcome. We're just talking about a devastating child story I had when my dad made me pick up dog crap in the yard for like 3 hours, like the first time I had one of my friends over. It wasn't malicious, it's just, you know, it's just what dads do sometimes. That is exactly it. Yeah, you're jumping in late. It's okay. You don't have to catch up. This is where we're at. We're streaming at 2 a.m. on a random Thursday night. I'm sorry, this is just the kind of conversation you're gonna get. It's also the kind of conversation you're gonna get when I keep pacing between these furnaces, hoping I'll finally get to level 30, which is taking ages. Where did my fishing rod go? Yeah, I need to just fish and finish this out. So we have made some really good progress on the world tonight. We've gotten some enchantments finally. So, yeah, apologies to anyone jumping in late, and I'm just talking about picking up dog poop. This is real life, by the way, not a game, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyway. Good times. At least we're not talking about fast food. Although, honestly, what's the difference? For some reason, the last 2 nights, the topic of conversation has come to fast food. And it's better that we're not dwelling on that. So, real world problems. Again, I'm not going to pretend I had a real rough childhood. That's not where I'm coming from. Just, you know, when you... Yeah. Yeah, that's also a thing on our Discord. Fake Mr. Beast thumbnails have become a thing. Which, I am a huge fan of ironic humor, and I feel like those two things actually go together perfectly. So that's been a hit for me. Finally made it to level 30. Yes, thank you. Someone celebrating that. Please be good. Yes! Let's go. Okay. So we're gonna have Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. Without mending, that is as good as we're gonna get. So that is super. So we have a good sword. We could use a better sword, but we don't have any more diamonds, and that is okay. Really, the only thing I'm kind of looking for is a better axe at this point. So let's find some garbage to enchant, and then see if we can get a better enchantment on an axe here. Leaves and pine cones, man, I'd trade that any day. I mean, here's the thing. I know we keep going back to it, but dog crap. Not even like a day or two old. We're talking spring thaw dog poop that's been sitting there for 4 months. And now it's melted. It was just such nightmare fuel, and I also had like the cheapest little pooper scooper picker up thing. So it was just all around horrible experience. And it was, yeah, while I had my friend over, so not a lot of fun was had that morning, I'll tell you that. Oh gosh, blows away in the wind. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, so we have a great pick. I want to combine them, but the problem with combining these picks right now would be that it would eat all of my enchantment levels that I have, basically. I don't want to do that, but I probably should. Let's see how much it costs here. Oh, 9? Okay, that's not that bad. Poop where? It's like the Canadian wildfire smoke decreasing the air quality, except instead of smoke, it's just straight up dog poo air. What has this stream come to? Have I ever broken a bone? Not that I know of. I don't think I have, actually. I consider myself very, very fortunate, very blessed that I have not broken a bone. I played baseball growing up, so I've kind of screwed up my shoulders that way. My shoulders really bother me nowadays because I was an idiot when I was a kid, and, you know, obviously you never warm up and stuff. You just kind of go out there and start chucking the ball around because that's what you do when you're a kid. So, yeah, we're dealing with that smoke for sure. There was one day where I, on my way to work, and I'm like, it's not foggy. I'm pretty sure it's not foggy. It is just straight up super smoky. Which was a weird experience. Definitely never had that before. And we're flooding. Okay. I guess we're not going to go that direction. So pro tip for anyone, and by pro tip, I mean, like, just maybe a regular tip, and you probably already know it. Standing at the maximum distance at which you can mine a block actually increases the speed at which you mine. Which might sound bogus to you, but if you kind of look closely here for a sec, I'm going to clear out a little patch that I can demonstrate here. Alright, so if I stand close, I can't just walk and mine that, right? It's kind of like just the standard efficiency 5 speed of mining something. Whereas if I stand just close enough, you can see that I can hold down the trigger and it'll mine it. So it's kind of like instant mining. So if you're ever doing this kind of mining, keep that in mind. If I stand close, it doesn't keep up. It kind of starts to lag behind. But if you stand at the maximum reach, you mine slightly faster, and it allows you to insta-mine with efficiency 5, effectively. So, yeah. Obviously, that ore takes a little longer to mine, so I guess that's why that didn't happen. But still have knee problems? Yeah. Knee problems are really persistent, I feel like. Like, if you ever have anything happen to your knees, you're just going to be dealing with knee issues really the rest of your life. That was the hoverboard? Yeah, that'll do it. To be honest, I was never... I wouldn't say I'm unathletic, but I was never particularly coordinated on like, bikes and boards and all that stuff, so I never really bothered with that. I always preferred to kind of keep my feet on the ground. Just me and my feet. You know, so I stuck to baseball. I played flag football when I was a kiddo. That was fun. Didn't know for 2+ years you broke your collarbone. Wow. I don't know, it's kind of like... Well, seeing a doctor is expensive, and if you think you're fine, then why would you go? Yeah, so that's unfortunately it's both a blessing and a curse. Your body is extremely good at compensating when you have, you know, injuries. But then that compensation, you know, unfortunately, as naturally puts, you know, additional strain on whatever is compensating for the injury, whatever system that is, whether that's your knees or, you know, some other ailment in your body. So unfortunately, that kind of catches up with you after a little bit. you know, and you'll notice that, especially if you have like a surgery or something. I had to have a little surgery on my wrist a couple of years ago, which immobilized it for about a month. And you'll even notice, you know, ways that your body compensates in that short amount of time. Welcome back, Ghost. Good to have you back. We're still streaming right now. we can't seem to get away from the air fryer thing tonight. It's I think that's gonna be sticking around. It's certainly a better meme than some of the other things I've said, and yeah. Anyways, the fake Mr. Beast thumbnails are killing me. Keep them coming, guys. Seriously, I could not stop laughing at the atomic bomb one the other day. Very on point with the whole Oppenheimer craze. All right, so we're mining out all this cobblestone so we can make a castle above the ground, which will be sweet. Ooh, yeah, dislocated knee. And it kind of makes me think of like professional athletes that, you know, especially like football players. I mean, they take a lot of beating throughout their career. It's like, yeah, they are getting probably some of the best sports medicine help that they can get. But at the end of the day, like, you can only do so much, and that will be a problem later in their life, you know? It's just... But I mean, that's the risk you take as an athlete, I suppose. At least they have the money to pay for it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of shooting for like a stronghold castle kind of thing. That's what we're going for right now. So, just trying to gather a lot of stone so we can have stone brick to do it. Look at that. We got a chest to organize all our stuff. It's great. I don't know where dirt's going. The fashionists point out. I think part of the reason it's so funny is because it's almost not even that unrealistic for a real Mr. Beast thumbnail and title. Like, it's just... His actual videos are sometimes on this level of ridiculousness. Thank you. Yeah, we built this house about a week ago. We've worked on it a couple times. And I'm actually really proud of it in terms of like a starter home. We built a hole in the wall over in that mountain. That was kind of our starter base, but yeah, honestly, really happy with this little spot we've got here. So I'm kind of planning to do like the stronghold sort of thing on this lagoon here because it's got a really cool view of the bay. And there's really a lot of great space here, so there's a lot we could do. Frankly, when the time comes to plan that or to build that, I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of planning because I don't know what that's gonna look like having it stretch across this big swath of land here. But we will figure it out. We are definitely going to need a lot of materials, though, for sure. Alright, so we've got most of the enchantments that we want to. Maybe now that we have a nice pick, what we can do is mine out the skeleton spawner. Might need to mine it out, yeah. Yeah, I will. I think, while we wait, probably one of the better things I could do with my time is mine out the skeleton spawner. What could we bring ahead of time, though? I guess let's clear out our inventory a little bit more and then see if we can't plan ahead a little bit. Does anyone know of... Does anyone know of a way to get a trident killer without using observers and quartz to do that? Will it splint? Wow, what a throwback. Good mythical morning. That is a classic YouTube channel I just have seriously not thought about in probably 5 years. I don't have any idea what that is. It accidentally showed up in my like suggested feed. Genuinely no idea, and considering there's a trend currently going on with the name like toilet in it, I think I'm good. Not really interested in finding out what that's all about, so yeah. Let's see. Should we make a nether portal? I am really scared to even approach the nether. I feel like it's just going to spawn me on some ledge and I'm going to fall into lava and that'll be it. Genuinely, I don't even want to go to the nether. Like, if there's a way I could guarantee that I'm not going to just spawn on some deathly ledge, that would be great. I just feel like that's not going to be what happens. Honestly, I probably won't go to the nether until I have, like, really high protection equipment. So I guess in the meantime, what we can do is... I think, yeah, well... It's happened to me more than you might like to believe, which is kind of crazy. I do need quartz, though. I can't get around that. I kind of need quartz. You know, we probably should combine these pants so I have mending on them. That way they don't break. Oh my, is that for real? No. Okay. For whatever reason, the order really changed that. Okay. Alright. We're back to level 5. That kind of hurts a little bit, but we do have a great pick. I guess... Yeah, Totem of Undying would be great. Fire resistance potion for sure. I do have one enchanted golden apple left. I could probably go back to that ancient city and loot it, especially now that I have that have swift sneak. I know for sure I did not completely loot that place. Fire resistant acne potions. Splash it on your face, it'll keep the acne away. Also, you're immune to lava. Who knew? Okay. Is there a way to create a redstone clock that would power a trident killer nicely without observers? Probably, right? Well, either way, I think we're going to take a couple water buckets down to the skeleton spawner. We're going to dig out an area. So we'll at least prep the skeleton spawner. We can do that. Your body's at 10%. I feel that. I do feel that. This is my 3rd day in a row of streaming for 3+ hours. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call it now. I'm purposely saying this now so I have to commit to it. I am not going to stream tomorrow night. So I can get some sleep tomorrow. You guys can get some sleep tomorrow, and then I think on Saturday night we'll do we'll come back and stream some Halo. Because Halo Infinite is, I think, a ton of fun. I really enjoy that game. And yeah. Oh wow. Every 3 hours to give her meds. Yikes. That's pretty intense. Hope she's doing better soon. So yeah, I don't really have like much of a stream schedule yet. I really kind of want to I want to settle into a more regular schedule that you guys can count on, but in the meantime, it kind of just ends up being whatever I can make work, depending on the day. So, oh, wisdom teeth removed. Yeah, that's... Dude, should I have, like, named my channel, like, Insomniac Gaming or something? Because I feel like half the people in this chat just, like, don't sleep, either by choice or not by choice. I don't know. I mean, since I always do my work on YouTube, like, late in the day, I legitimately thought about naming my channel, like, Sleepy Gaming or something like that. 10 a.m. in Finland. Okay. That is a perfectly fine time to be awake. That is awesome. I would actually kind of like to visit Finland someday in the countries around there. How do you like Finland? I know that's kind of a broad question, so if you don't feel like answering that, totally get it. But it's really great to, I just like hearing about, like, where people live and their experiences and that kind of stuff. Thank you, Ghost. I really like the name Cobalt. Me and my wife were kind of brainstorming name ideas, and then I feel like it kind of hit us both at the same time. And I'm really happy with it. We haven't seen him in a while, but Zachary Miller, he stops in chat sometimes. He did the logo design. He did a fantastic job. So if he ever stops back in here, be sure to give him some love. Never really good weather. Nice place to live. I kind of like, I don't mind, like, snow and rain all that much. I'm a real homebody. I like to just stay home a lot. To me, I really enjoy just being at home and I don't know. You know, it's raining outside or it's snowing. I love watching the snow from the comfort of my own home. Maybe that makes me sound really old, but for some reason, seeing snowfall does not get old to me. So I just find them really comforting and calming, and it's beautiful. I mean, watching a snowfall it's just one of my favorite things. I get kind of sad when we have a winter that, like, you don't get really any, like, snow. Especially when the snow is a little bit wetter and heavier, and there's just these big flakes falling. Wow, we're finding a lot of diamonds right now. This is great. Finally have fortune. I'm literally just clearing out a walking path here, and we just found a whole bunch of diamonds. That is fantastic. Yeah, I want to clear a little bit of a path out here so it's not so treacherous to walk around the lava. This is a hilariously dangerous setup over here, I feel like. I'm trying to embrace risk a little bit on this realm. So my starter house was over the Pit of Despair, as we dubbed it, the Pit of Heresy. And I could have easily fallen to my death at any moment. Of course, there's less at stake in that world at the time, to be sure. But, you know, what's a hardcore map without a little risk? Am I gonna trap every mob in hardcore Minecraft? No. But can I build my spawner next to lava? Sure. We can do that. Oh, this spawner is further away than I thought. Alright, so we'll have that take a step down over there. Am I into cars? Uh-oh, come on, skip the ads, come on. No, 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 no. Ah! Dude, I just clutched an ad skip. YouTube tells me when it's gonna run some ads. It gives me an option to skip them sometimes. skipped 1 second to go. Anyways, I can barely hear myself think over this music. I have it way too loud in my headset. Anyway, I am into cars that work. I'm lame that way. I don't really know a lot about cars. It's something I could see myself getting into, but I don't really have the time or resources right now to get into it, I guess. So I think cars are super cool. I would love to know like more about, you know, kind of how cars work in general down the road. So maybe at some other point in my life. Huge gearhead. That's awesome. I knew people like that growing up. And I always thought it was cool. So I totally get why people are into cars. I think they're so cool. Oh, shoot. A hurricane. Okay. That's not a good time. Maybe this is a dumb question, but like, what do you practically do, like on a day-to-day perspective? Like, what do you do to prep for a incoming hurricane? It's like go and buy out food. That's fantastic, Josh. That's awesome. I really believe just like digging into stuff and giving it a try is the best way to learn how to fix anything. We don't. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. I would not consider myself handy, but I'm willing to try some things. I bought a house last year. And I've had to fix a number of things around here that I definitely wouldn't have been comfortable with not very long ago, but it's like you just give it a try and figure it out. Which I actually honestly really enjoyed doing. But yeah. I know out here in the Midwest there's always like, oh, there's a tornado watch, and then it feels like nothing ever happens. I feel like the tornado watch system out in the Midwest is kind of like a boy who cried wolf kind of situation. Like, it's so overused that people probably don't take it seriously when there actually is a legitimate emergency that's pending. Oh, dude, if a nuke goes off, yeah, that's just over. Don't even sweat about it. NBD. I don't really actively concern myself with, like, nuclear warfare and, like, the fear surrounding that. Like, I totally understand why it's scary, but I'm just kind of assuming any nuclear weapon being used these days is so freaking huge I'd just be vaporized before I even realized it, so. A 3-second tan. Yeah, I mean, you'd get pretty crispy. So, I really prefer not to live my life in fear and dwell on things that could happen, because I just think that tends to make you, I mean, it kind of controls you in a way, you know? That's kind of how fear works. I'm not saying I'm great at that. Obviously, there's still things in life that I worry about. But overall, if you can kind of master fear in your life and manage it, I think you'd really be a genuinely happier person, a more productive, fulfilled, happier person. Because I mean, I know people in my life that it just seems like they're always worrying about something, and it's like, it's just not good. It's not good for you, mentally, physically. All right. So we've got a little bit of a path here that we built to the skeleton spawner. A little bit safer than before. I suppose we could still be ambushed and ruthlessly murdered by some skeletons, but Getting tired now? Yeah, I feel you, Anya. I think we're gonna wrap it up here soon. I got stuff to do after we log off here. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna have... I'll probably have the spawner flow back towards this wall here so I'm not dealing with lava the whole time. I could do like a stained glass wall here so that it doesn't let light in, but you can still see out. That would involve getting some amethyst, so I guess we'll have to work on that. Well, okay, so I mean, if you ask someone... If you ask someone who knows anything about math, I certainly don't, so I'm really not a good person to be asking, but I'm assuming, like, there's... You know, you have a certain blast radius, and you know, the effect would taper off the further you go. I'm guessing there's some kind of calculation you could make to figure out the exact distance you would need from the epicenter of a nuclear detonation, depending on the size of the bomb. I'm sure there's some way you could figure out exactly how far you would have to place a frozen pizza away for it to cook perfectly. You know? May not be a very good pizza because you'd be like flash cooking it in an instant. You know, it's not like a slow cook that, you know. Thank you, Anya. I always enjoy trying to create like pathways out of like natural. You know, we're gonna knock that down before something bad happens. Yeah, that gravel's been floating there. I don't like that. Yeah, whenever I'm creating a pathway in Minecraft, I try to make it more, try to blend it with the natural terrain and the shape of the area as best I can. Kind of add some flourish to it after that, but, anyhow. Need another thumbnail. You guys seem to have a corner on the market for the ideas for thumbnails, so I'll leave that to you guys. Man, it sure feels so much more worth my time to be mining this iron now that I have a fortune pick. That is really great. I'm also definitely going to mine up all the gold because I can turn this into golden apples, which, of course, aren't as good as enchanted golden apples, but it's something. So... Okay, hello. So, I don't know if this geode over here is actually going to be grown. Oh, it is! Okay! Oh, there's a baby zombie. That's just not cool, man. Okay. We're going to build a little stairway step down into... Okay, yeah, in case you guys weren't watching last time or weren't here, I know we have some new people in here. I was exploring this cave last time, and I blocked this off, but there's literally just a... I mean, we have these giant lava pits. I think if we walk over here, this opens up into another view of just a ginormous lava lake. Yeah, kind of terrifying. I think this is kind of the back of the cavern that you can see. Yeah, so you can see the areas that I've torched up over there. But for whatever reason, you have this little lava basin up here, this natural, like, bowl structure. But right over here, you just have, like, a 4-block gap that goes down... Alright, we're crouched. Drops, like, another 30 blocks down straight into lava. Just an absolute death pit. And I seriously almost walked into it the other day. It would have been, kind of a crushing way to lose the world. I guess I don't have to worry about these guys. They're pretty well separated by lava. Caves in Minecraft are incredible. I kind of... At some point on this world, I think I kind of want to make like an underground base, to be quite honest. I think that would be really cool. I've never really done that on a serious level, so I think that'd be really neat. That's right, zombie, get DPS'd. I hate baby zombies so much. They're just evil. Josh, great to have you. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Get some good sleep. And we'll see you around, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. It's a good time. All right, so we're gonna pick up some amethyst crystals here, so we can make some tinted glass. I think that would be really sweet. And since we have fortune, we can actually get a bunch of these, which is awesome. We'll expose this a little bit more so we can get more crystals. More sides you have exposed, the more you can get, which is always great. Oh, I got another one back here. Okay. You just gotta be careful not to insta-mine it by accident. That's always a huge bummer. We're gonna dig a little pit to put our garbage in. Calcite is such a nice looking stone block. Really interesting texture, nice colors. There we go. Great point. I definitely need to have that in my hotbar. Yeah, never in my Minecraft life have I had a enchanted golden apple in my hotbar this much, this often, but it's already saved my life twice on this world, actually, so completely worth it. We're gonna just seal this off so it's a nice closed system. There we go. All right. So at least when I'm farming in here, it's safe, and I'm not going to be dealing with mobs breaking in here. And I think this is positioned basically right underneath us. So these amethyst crystals are going to grow while we play, which is super helpful. It's always great to have a geode close by. I think part of the reason it's underrated is just because you don't get to use a lot of it, you know? Like, you aren't going to be able to use stacks and stacks of it. I wouldn't call it exactly rare, but it's, you know, not an unlimited resource, to be sure. So this will actually be great because then we can collect this for our enchanting room. I think we'll bring amethyst back for our enchanting room, actually. We'll do that. You've never found a geode? Really? It can be somewhat challenging to find, but I know I've found at least a couple in this world already. It's pretty cool that we just found this one randomly, though, in this slightly buried in the ground here. It's a really cool spot for one. Oh, the new Mustang. Yeah. I definitely have some cars I'd like to own someday, I think. No way, I just found a second geode. What in the world? That is it's even closer than the last one. That's so great. I don't like stepping on gravel floors because you know it could just fall out from underneath you. Wow, let's go. That is so great. Let's break into this bad boy and see what we can get. Alright, so we got a little bit of budding amethysts. Got some hostile contact. And it's another closed system. Great. Oh, this is great. This is really safe. This is a much safer one than even the last one. Yeah, I'm kind of stunned. I wouldn't say they're super hard to find, but I mean, the fact that we kind of just happened upon this one is great. Gotta go. Anime Boy, thanks for hanging around tonight. Had a great time. We'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna be getting off here pretty soon myself, so you are good, man. Have a great rest of your night. You can tell this one has been in render range for some time, because almost all these crystals are fully grown, which is really great. You really get a lot of shards if you have fortune. I gotta say that is very... Oh, wow. This is a big chunk. Yeah, I think we're gonna stream some Halo on Saturday night. We're gonna take a break tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, if I'm thinking that through correctly. I'm only loosely hanging on to what day of the week it is right now. So we're gonna take a break tomorrow, and then we're gonna stream Halo on Friday, which I'm looking forward to because I love Halo. Halo's awesome. Grew up playing Halo Reach, so. Going to work on the Discord tomorrow. Sounds awesome, Noah. Can't wait to see the new work. If I was smart, I would have set up the skeleton farm and then AFK'd it tonight. But that is okay. That will be for next time. I guess next time we'll need a trident. We'll need some automated machines to do a trident killer. And then, yeah. Dude, whoever's saying Halo is garbage, clearly hasn't played Infinite very much. And if they said that to Halo 3, holy cow, that's a bold take. Wow. Also, yeah, it definitely takes some guts to say a 15-year-old game is garbage. Like, of course it's not aging perfectly with modern standards. But also, like, maybe that's not a bad thing, you know? Like, I think Halo 3 still ages. It's still fun to play. Like, that's kind of the bottom line, isn't it? You know? That's right, you mentioned that. That's so great. I love that you name your vehicles after that. How much progress? Oh man, when did you leave? I even like Halo Infinite, I'll be honest. I think really its biggest problem was just like some glitches and content, you know, and now it's finally getting those things addressed. Like Halo Infinite's getting a lot of nice content, and the game is so polished and enjoyable to play to me that I've enjoyed it all along, but it's finally getting the love that it deserves. So I'm really excited to be playing more Infinite these days. Let's see, progress that we've made. Well, we did get a good looting sword, so that's a great step. We did get a great pickaxe as well. We infused our pants with some mending, so that's pretty great. I think we're going to try and build up our enchantment room right now. We did do some caving. We got some more diamonds on hand, so that's helpful. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really need to dive into more of the open world aspects of the Infinite campaign. I kind of beat the main thing and haven't gone back to it in a while. It's one of those things I've been intending to come back to for some time. So see you around, Anya. Get some sleep. Great hanging out tonight. Hopefully see you around next time. Yeah, subscribe if you want to see any more streams. And we always got the Discord, which is a great place to hang out. So I'll post that one last time here, and feel free to join if you feel like it. Yeah, I mean, realistically, 20 years into the franchise of a game, like, I think it's perfectly fine to get a fresh look at things, you know? Like, I'm really okay with them trying to mix it up a little bit. I think when you're 20 years into a franchise, you probably should be trying to mix it up a little bit. And you know what? If people don't like it, if people, you know, if it doesn't really work for people, then that's okay. Then now you know. But I always felt like Amethyst is kind of magical. So we're gonna go with that route. Real weird hallway, I'll be honest. It sort of doesn't. Yeah, that works okay, I guess. Yeah, the no campaign expansions is definitely a bummer. That one was kind of hard to take, but there seems to be a lot of restructuring going on over at 343 Industries, and I feel like maybe there's a chance that gets reversed. I'm not gonna hold my breath for it, but yeah. Well, especially, I mean, they said they wanted Infinite to be like a 10-year thing, right? So on the outside looking in, that kind of tells you, like, that means potentially 10 years without new Halo lore content. Like, that's a bummer. All right, okay. So we got a calcite, some calcite walls. We got nice enchanting books here. A little bit of stone brick. What else can we get in here? I'm gonna grab some of that spruce wood that we saw. Okay, so we could kind of have the ceiling open up here. That's interesting though, because then the ceiling would be the floor on the outside. So I guess maybe we'll still cover that up. It says we have 20 likes right now, so I don't know for sure if we'll beat our previous night's record. But I know someone certainly took care of the super chat record. We never really had those before, so pretty awesome that Lizard stopped in and gave the chat some love. Alright, we're gonna make a little lantern thing in the middle. I don't know if it's gonna really work out the way that I'm hoping it will, but we're gonna try it. So we just need a little bit of iron. I'll stick this iron in the furnace. I could put it in the blast furnace, but you actually get more XP if you don't put it in the blast furnace, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, I really, you know, just the fact that I can have a wireless controller and just chill here and play Minecraft is great. I mean, being able to play Minecraft with a controller is just so relaxing and pleasant. It's really a great thing. Dude, I've used this thing twice. How is it damaged? That's ridiculous. That's just stupid. Alright, what was I looking for? Shoot. Sorry. Alright, we need a lantern. And we need some regular oak wood. Aha, we did keep the trapdoors. Super. Okay. So we are going to do a lantern hanging off of some amethyst. We'll fix how that looks on the outside soon enough. And we'll either do... We could do all oak. I'm thinking we could do a mixture of birch, though, as well. That does not look as good as I hoped it would. Shoot. Hmm. We could also do like a half shade, so it's just like that. Does that look weird? What do you guys think? It's so pleasant. Minecraft music is literally OP when it comes to being relaxing and pleasant. Alright, so we'll have to do some light terraforming on the outside so it doesn't look so weird. But that's not a huge problem. I know. I don't think Minecraft will ever not be top 3 minimum for me. Might even be my favorite game of all time. I mean, like I said, put me on an island. I'm probably gonna pick Minecraft to be my one game if that's my option. So it's just hard to beat. Oh, we need a crafting table down here. We got an entire storage area, no crafting table. That's not the play. Inventory's getting pretty full again. Did I mess up the dimensions of this room? No, we're good. Okay. All right. What do we think about that? A little bit of depth in the room. I think actually we'll add some slabs as well. I always love trying to make a really small room feel larger. If that makes sense. And stairs and slabs can really help do that. Have I seen the mental asylum? Oh boy. I was put in a mental asylum for my actions. What in the world? Is he driving the air fryer through a Wendy's drive-thru? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine the people in Discord who have not been watching the stream tonight? I mean, there's plenty of those. They're probably gonna leave, not gonna lie. That's amazing. The creativity is never failing. Dude, like Mr. Beast's eyes, he just looks so tired. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Fending off some yawns here. I'll do a couple more slabs here. Hey, cut that out. Jeez, my cat's rubbing up against the table and the whole thing's shaking. The stream was about to go offline in a matter of seconds. Will you cut that out? Go rub your face on something else. I think we'll fill this out with calcite so it just kind of carries through. Or we can frame the room a little bit. All right. Well, that is a most... I think we're good here. I think this is our enchanting room. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm a pretty big fan of this. I think this looks pretty good for like a starting home enchanting area. I think we'll hang a grindstone from the ceiling behind it so we can easily adjust. Karma for what Mr. Beast has done. I mean, to be fair, I think a broken leg for Mr. Beast after both nuking and throwing his friends into volcanoes. Yeah, that might add up. All right. Well, the way into this room is a little janky because I didn't necessarily plan it out super well. But that's just gonna have to be okay. Cool. Thank you, Ripper. I think this was the last thing we were doing tonight. I wanted to take some time and upgrade the enchanting area a little bit. So, come on, dude. All right, my cat just ripped out my mic monitor cord. Anyway. So I think we're basically done. I'll probably add a few more details, kind of spruce up the storage room here, but I think the enchanting room is actually done. So I'm liking what we've got going here. We got a good thing happening. We're gonna wrap up here. I got some stuff to do yet, so really appreciate you guys stopping by again tonight. I had a great time. This was 3 days in a row of streaming. Dude, come on, man. Cut that out. My cat's pushing the mic all around. He's really getting bossy right now. So this is our starter house. We just need some... Yeah, I gotta terraform a little bit on the outside here so it looks more normal. But we gotta add a little garden, but I think we're doing all right here. I mean, we got a little fenced-in area. We've got a decent upstairs here with some storage. We got a bed. We got a fireplace and a little chimney, a little furnace set up over here. And then we got a nice, pretty decent quantity of storage down here with an enchanting room off to the side. So at some point, maybe we'll expand like that way or something and build a... Yeah, it really is petting time, apparently. He's really, really clingy right now. So at some point we'll probably build like a small furnace array. We'll do that. And then see where things go from there. So I'm going to log off. Ow. It's not that. I'm going to log off for the night. Great stream. Great to have you guys again. We're going to be off tomorrow. And then I'm getting hugged by my cat. We're going to be off tomorrow. And then we're going to stream on... He's hiding from chat. He doesn't want to say hello. And then we'll be back on Saturday with a Halo stream. So we're just going to unplug that while we're at it. All right. Say goodbye, Mr. Bean. Gotta say hello to everybody. Come on. Cooperate. Ugh. There we go. Say goodbye. You guys can fall asleep to that since it's so late. Very calming cat purring. So, yeah, he's sleepy. Definitely time for bed. Where are we at? There we go. Yeah. Glad you guys enjoyed the stream. Had a great time doing it, as always. Ripper, thanks for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you again next time. And hopefully we don't die anytime soon on this Minecraft world, because I'm having a great time. It's been great chilling with you guys. Take care. Love you guys. And we'll see you again soon. See you later.